What are you doing, my boy?
I don't know what I am doing. I am just here. I am a man on a mission.
My boy, you are doing it wrong.
Fuck you say I do wrong.
Alright, buckle your fuckles, boys. It's time to go. So, reiterating the initial sales pitch of the game, just so everyone's on the same page. The country of Offwin, a section far away from the main continents within the Vale. This area has been boiling within a civil war for the last 2 decades. The Southern Elf minority has been oppressing and controlling the generally more peaceful Valley Elves within the region. With the lifting of the Veil having brought new arms and opportunities to the region, the Fae saw the opportunity to quickly swallow and weaken the weakened nation into their grasp. With them having rushed armor, and troops into the region, they quickly began to slaughter and enslave anyone they thought to be an insurgent. Following word of this, the Veil Riders began to smuggle arms and equipment into the country, attempt to turn the guerrilla war against the Fae and the Southern Elves within the region. Empowered and reinvigorated, the rising insurgency of the free nation of Celis has begun to fight back against the far more well-armed and trained soldiers of the Southern Elves. You all are going to be members of the Raiders, of the Raider faction. Raiders, rats rising up from the ongoing war. These people have been fighting, raiding, and stealing from everyone they can get their hands on. They are simply fighters who wish to survive by any means available to them. Their desires are uniquely their own. Some may wish to expel both forces, others wish to sow chaos. Some are displaced survivors, each one having their own unique story to tell. We all on the same page so far?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. Here's the setup before the what are you going to do now. Alright. You all are... Let's see, get to the right thing. There we go. You all are members of the small, secluded village of Harton. You all have been out for the last few weeks to check on your sister village of Narinka. Having completed the several days journey to and from Narinka with little to no issue, you spent several days there visiting with the inhabitants of your sister village, speaking about the state of war, the state of the people within both locations, and the general being of the village folk. Currently, it is early morning as you all are within your camp about half a day away from your own village. The fire crackles and wafts a small trail of smoke upwards toward the sky. What are you all doing right now?
I'm
Just chilling. Fire.
Do we our arms contacts inside the camp?
Which camp? You guys are currently on your way back to your village.
Oh, you're okay.
And you guys just set up a little camp for yourselves.
Right. I forgot for a second. Yeah, we're in a little camp, right?
Yeah, you guys just set up your camp somewhere in the brush, just so you guys bedded down for the night. It's the following morning after you guys rested, and you'll be arriving at your village sometime later today whenever you depart. Let's get some character introductions and get all that shit out of the way. So, top to bottom, James.
I am Rabbit, a halfling, and yeah.
And what is your role within the village that you guys live in? Because I did ask you to have that.
I am the sub-face for our squad. And
That is not what I have.
That's not a village role.
I'm sorry. You guys
What would you do in the village you guys grow up in? So I can make... I wanted these a few days ago so I could make things unique to you, but you never gave me an opportunity. So...
Sorry. I was kind of busy dealing with a lot of shit with the car.
So, James, what does your guy do in the village?
Yeah. He's a haggler and a thief.
Haggler and a thief. Okay. Any more description you want to give us of your buddy?
Huh. Yeah. He goes around helping people with deals. Someone needs him for a face, he'll help.
All right. Crusader.
My name is Leash Johnson,
Oh man.
but you can just call me the Warrior.
Oh God! Now I know what you mean. Okay. What is your guys' role within the village?
I tend to be the guy that just goes out, collects all the things that I needed. Don't you worry about the children or the man's butt. It'll get handled.
Okay. Jadwa.
Fuck. Why am I doing a southern accent? My name is Ko. I used to live in the village a while ago, but I left. But now I am back. I sort of older figure in village. I used to be living there. I grew up there as a child, but I left for big city. Oh, well, kind of. And now I am back with more experience. I tend to just be general person who stay in village and help people with many problems they have. I am just a very nice person. At least if you don't piss me off.
Okay. Killjoy.
My name is Tuchiabru. I am the local village engineer and architect. I make sure everything's built nicely, built steadily for the harsh weather conditions that my people face, and so I try to keep a nice tight ship around here.
Oh. Scholar.
I am the doctor.
Doctor.
I
Village doctor.
I do the healing. I'm the doctor. I'm the village doctor.
Village
I'm very terrible
quote
at my job though.
doctor.
This is the quote unquote doctor.
Big quotes. You're the fucking doctor.
Quotes. Massive fucking quotes, doctor.
Yep.
He has his doctor's degree from Johannesburg.
I don't even have any doctor's degree. What are you talking about? No medical license.
What is this license?
What is this license for medicine are you talking about? You must be one of those fucking snake oil salesmen trying to sell me a license to practice medicine.
Killjoy, what are you rolling?
I was just testing out this new dice setting they made.
Okay. Alright. So, character introductions in. You all are gathered around your fire in the early morning light. What are all of you going to do? You can do whatever you want. We have hours to play. So what do you want to do?
Okay, I'm probably just gonna be sitting by the fire, just, you know, doing the standard weapon thingy of cleaning and maintaining maintenance, because I like my maintenance. I like it when things work properly.
Okay.
Torchia is gonna look at Jadwa, kind of dismantling his gun, and be like, "It's a fine work of craftsmanship. These firearms are, don't you think?" As he presses his MP5. I personally like this one that came out of the doors. It's very complicated, but very nice on work system. What kind of weapon you got there, my friend?
A standard issue K2.
Okay. Yeah, the K2.
My pride and joy.
Yes, the K2 is a phenomenal piece of engineering, Brew. But again, I honestly think the MP5 might be where it's at. It's very nicely engineered. I hope to make it big and see if I can design my own weapons for for the village, so we can be more self-reliant. Though I don't know where we could get the materials unless we find a location.
I don't know about you, but I heard from a bearded man that this is best weapon, best gun, best rifle. It has the combination of I think it's American M4 carbine and an AK-47. It is the combination of these weapons perfect. You understand?
Oh yeah. It's a magnificent balance between the brew. But I honestly, it's it's quite the marvel. Uh,
I'm glad to finally be rid of my old rifle, which was not very good, if you catch my drift.
uh, hold up, you're like weirdly progressively getting quieter for me, so I gotta.
He's
I don't
leaning
know
back
why
from
this
his mic.
happened.
Because you lean back from your mic.
I am very shit at doing this, because Mike is sitting on desk. I naturally like to lean back and go quiet. You know how it is.
No,
Eh, I guess I am unique to
I
all.
move Mike with me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll hold it like I'm a fucking reporter or some shit.
Goddamn right you will.
Yeah. In that instance, Torchia is going to unpack his throw down his Alice pack right next to him and whip out one of those MRE kind of like milkshakes and just be like, "You care for a drink, my friend? It's getting pretty hot. It's getting pretty hot around this fire."
I am fine. I will just maintain my rifle. But thank you for the drink offer. It is well appreciated.
I gotta make sure we're well hydrated around here. I'm gonna whoop their ass if they don't quiet down. Sorry. Yeah.
That was a tangent for him. That was a fucking Jux tangent. Alright, Teams, Crusaders, Taylor. What are you
Yeah.
guys up to?
I'm gonna look for the tallest tree or whatever to get to just see down where our path is leading, just to make sure everything's not looking totally fucked up.
Okay. Looking around the area you're in, it's fairly flatlands. There's a few rolling hills, stuff like that. You can easily find you can easily work your way up onto up one of the nearby hills and get a look down over some of the brush. Go ahead and give me a perception roll. So you just said you're looking to see what's on the path ahead?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that it's not all, completely fucked up. Oh, whoops, sorry, ignore this. Here's a 1d20. 17.
Alright. So, looking up ahead, you don't see much. You've noticed that this area is fairly well traveled for you guys. Since you guys just passed through a few days ago, you know that one of the lakes that you guys traveled by is up just ahead nearby. It's about an hour travel away, and from where you are, you can just barely make out the far crest of the lake. It's shimmering blues just over the hill, just over the next hill.
Oh, okay. He's going to do a little morning knife hunting, stealthing, tracking shit. What do you want me to do to look for my prey?
Well, let's start with just a tracking roll. See if you can find any tracks or anything like that.
And that'd be tracking brain power, which I have none of. Let's do it. Straight D20, baby. 10.
Looking around the area, you don't find anything that's particularly easy to track. You do spot a few things that look like there might be some snakes nearby, but you aren't certain of what kind, and they seem like they may be a few hours old.
Oh. He'll follow for a couple minutes, and if he doesn't find anything, he'll head back.
Okay. Following these tracks, eventually you come across a small thicket. Looking at the thicket, you can see that the tracks lead all the way there. However, there's several that also converge around that location, all leading into this small hole within it. It's about the size of give or take your arm, and it's incredibly dark inside. There's no light going in beyond like an inch or two.
Yeah, I know what that is. I'm saying nope to that. not gonna venture inside that thing. We could just eat rations. It's fine. He says, it's fine. Rations today. Stale
Okay.
bread. Terrible coffee.
Bill's Brew Coffee.
Alright, you're gonna
I wonder
start
what
working your way
everyone
back.
else is up to.
So, while our boy was off hunting and scouting up ahead, what is the booty warrior and the doctor up to?
The warriors going to pull security, make sure nobody's trying to sneak up and get our booties.
Oh, the warrior. Alright, give me a perception check, warrior.
God, fucking hell.
Alright, first time I don't have fucking... have all my stats set up on a separate fucking Google Doc. The perception is just its own skill, right? I don't throw anything on with it?
Yeah, nope.
Okay.
Alright. Looking around the area, not much catches your eye. However, as you're sitting there, you do see that there's some small movement within some of the brush around you. However, it sounds way too small to be anything large. It's probably some sort of insect.
Well. The warrior's just gonna go relieve himself in the bushes real fast.
Okay.
The bush is opposite of where the movement was.
Alright. You distance yourself from the rustling sounds and go relieve yourself in a nearby bush. Doctor.
The doctor is going to check all of his medical equipment. It's like 5 stolen AFAX. That's 5, 4. Whatever I got by default.
I think it's 2 or 3, but
Check.
just double check it. But yeah, going over your medical supplies, they're all in pristine condition, and you can see clearly labeled on all of the TNA.
Hello?
I did not hear anything. Hold up, I think I fucking started crashing for a second.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, but I think it just abruptly stopped talking.
Oh,
I heard it was something about TNA.
Hello?
I heard TNA.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, in going over your medical supplies, you can see that they're all fully stocked and fully equipped, and you can see clearly written on them in neat letters that appears to have been like Sharpied or the Sharpie like painted on there is property of the TNA.
Ah, yes. The healing is very rewarding. What they do. I don't know.
TNA.
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 I don't know why that's so funny.
Is that the wrestling thing?
I don't know.
The doctor
I don't
does
know.
not.
I just kept filling it in with different words that start with T and A. Just different ones. Tits, something, ass.
True Nation of Alfarin.
Oh.
True Nation of Alfarin is a powerful group within the nation. They control the vast majority of trade and crops that grow within the region. The army has been operating peacekeeping operations and strike missions against the far less equipped rebels / insurgents. They operate a massive army and commonly use airborne to move quickly throughout the region. They are also the main forces of the Southern Elves in the area.
Oh, neat.
They're a Rhodesia stand-in.
Rhodesia stand-in.
I got a question. Who's been giving us the most trouble?
We
Define
are the
trouble.
trouble.
The who?
Define trouble.
Killing the most of our men, making it hard to live in our area.
As far as you've been able to tell, majority of your issues seem to have been coming from when it comes to deaths, seems to actually have been from the FNS, the Free Nation of Celis. They've been getting very aggressive as of late, trying to attempt to recruit people, and they aren't taking no very kindly for an answer anymore.
Dude, fuck those guys. Let's kill them all.
Whereas the TNA, they tend to, if they show up in your guys' village, they don't take kindly if they find anyone armed. If they see anyone armed, they're assuming you're instant rebel. Just shoot on sight at this point. They're done dealing with them.
I always love it when they come to town. So much fun!
And as for the Kachadid traders, they're more of wild cards. They for the most part can get you guys rare and out of their things. However, you find their prices to be high, and some of the individuals who come by and trade with you guys are a little sketchy, even for like the doctor's taste. Like even they give him bad.
Oh boy.
Very savory.
Like, you ain't a fan of how they look up and down some of the local members of the village. Like, they're looking at them almost like they're pricing meat.
Oh,
I do not like these people.
The meat is not even the best part. It's all the organs inside. Come on.
I had
Guys,
no idea.
they're doing it wrong.
I had no idea Pole was a faction in this game.
God damn it.
You know, James.
We should probably plan our route down the path and get our stuff loaded up.
Yes. That seems like a reasonable idea.
Oh wait, did you? Yeah.
Okay.
If everybody got a turn already.
Well, I mean, it's whatever you guys want to do. We'll go at whatever pace you guys want to work at.
Yeah, sure. Let's get packed up and everything after we eat.
Okay.
Minus.
You want to eat a ration for breakfast and then start working your way back to the village?
Roger,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Dodger.
finish cleaning weapon, then eat little breakfast, and then we can beat fate back to the village.
Okay.
We're gonna come
And-
back, it's gonna be all destroyed.
No objections?
No
objection.
Damn, would you look at that? Almost like there needs to be an inciting incident, Scalar.
What?
Alright, so as you all go about your morning, you all gather back around the fire, eat your breakfast, just make some small talk, nothing too crazy. As you do this, after you get your area all cleared up, you stamp out the fire and begin to work your way back home. You know this route fairly well, so it's easy enough for you to follow. As you all continue along and crest the next hill towards the lake that is the midway point between you guys and your village, reaching the edge of the lake, you can see looking across it that there are a couple little boats, like very similar like canoes, with some people out there. They seem nets into the water and fishing. You can also see that there's some kids along with their mothers going about hanging around by the water. Some of the older ones are cleaning clothes, while the kids seem to be playing joyfully. As you all enter into the clearing around the lake, though, a strange sense of foreboding comes across across the back of your neck. Your hairs stand on end, and you have this strange sense that you're being watched.
Oh.
I thought I burnt those nerve endings off.
Maybe we should steer away from the lake, guys.
Pirate.
Yes.
What roll would I have to make to kind of like sniff out what might be causing this sensation? Would it be a cunning or brain power?
Depends on how you're trying to figure it out. how does your character want to go about figuring out what's causing this sensation?
Probably roll brain power, be like, think about a solid logical reason why he would be feeling this way. Just be like, there's something off about this. And he, like, thinks about piecing it together. So, yeah, brain power.
Okay.
Is your dice?
You need to change your settings because you have them private dice, dude.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I got a 23.
I need you to fix it first and then reroll, please.
Okay.
Oof.
Because I can't see private dice.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Bullshit!
Alright.
Can I do similar thing? Because I am a very logical man.
Sure.
Okay. If I remember correctly, that's like a fucking d20 plus your fucking brain pair.
Yes.
Yes.
I always like to check. 22.
Alright. The two of you begin to rack your heads together, trying to figure out what's going on. As you do so, you travel around the area, just getting a feel for what's going on. And you talk to a couple of the kids that are around, and none of them seem to be feeling what you guys are feeling. However, some of the adults also do have that same sense of foreboding, but they just put it a little bit to the back of their minds because stuff to do. And you eventually come across the thought process that there might be something either on the far side of the lake because whatever it was didn't see you before you got into the clearing. So meaning it's got to observe you from somewhere that is obvious, and there's brush all around the lake.
This would be early morning, midday kind of time span.
Yeah, it's probably around 9, 10 a.m. right now.
Alright,
Okay.
well, on a kind of like back of a piece of paper and pen, he's gonna write down a like almost to do, and that's he's gonna be like, since he knows that there is a hold up, I'm about to say fuck. Since he knows that there is a feeling of almost of a lion seeking a gazelle, he's gonna write on his notepad, string up traps for potential predator later, and he's gonna tuck it into his breast pocket. Save it for later.
What I do with this information, I'm just probably gonna, maybe give the people that are on the beach near us some fair warning, but like tell them just act casual. It's probably nothing and just nerves because of long walks and shit.
Okay.
Just gonna tell them to be cautious.
They heed your warning and tell you that, especially with the war that's been going on, there's always been sense of dread and stuff going around. So they're getting a little numb to it is all.
Complacency makes things very bad. You've gotta keep on that. Anyway, have a nice day, you lot. And I'm just gonna continue on with whatever the group's doing.
Anyone else want to try to figure anything else out?
Yes, with the knowledge that it's probably something on the other side of the lake, Rabbit is going to stealth his way through the brush into that area.
Okay.
So,
Do
Go
you
ahead.
tell anyone where you're going before you do this?
yeah, assumably I tell y'all guys.
Never assume.
Sorry, don't assume. I'm gonna go check it out, you guys. So there'd be stealth and cunning, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Mm. $31.
Ooh.
Working your way around the lake, you expertly navigate the ins and outs of the brush. Your great experience within it, making your ability to stealthily move throughout it an easy venture. Reaching on the far side lake as you're going around, trying to pinpoint exactly what this feeling is and what's been observing the area, go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Here we go. 11.
As you are working your way down and around and through the brush, you pause and listen intently to the air, intently around you, and you can hear the sounds of some what seems to be some like branches and stuff like that cracking above your head.
Look up to see what's breaking the branches.
Looking upwards, you can see what appears to be a giant nest of some sort of bird.
Ooh.
The nest appears to be covering most of the upper canopy of the tree that it's within, spanning probably about 15 feet.
That's a big nest. He's gonna sneak his way back to the group. You want me to roll stealth again?
No, you can keep that one.
Okay.
So, sneaking your way back towards the group, and occasionally peering back towards that area, you can see that as you get further away, it becomes almost impossible to see where it was. It's very difficult to see unless you're right underneath it, and you can just barely make out from the tops of it the occasional heads of large birds poking up.
Oh. On his way back, if he meets any locals, he's gonna ask them about it to see if they already know about this.
You're a local.
Oh, wait, this is our town. Duh.
Well, this isn't your town, but this is nearby.
Well, I mean, immediate locals. Right?
You can go ahead and give me a nature roll if you want to see what you know what it is.
I mean, fucking, sure. Let's go for it. 1d20. And I don't.
You have no idea what these creatures would be called.
He's gonna return to the group and say, yeah, there's a big fucking bird. Big fucking bird nest, too.
That's bird and shit?
It's huge. You can't see it from here, but it covers about 15 feet wide of the treetop.
Really? Are you sure it's a bird?
Torsia is gonna pipe up and be like, well, it's best that we deal with these birds now better than later. Am I right, Brew? And he's gonna jostle up his Alice pack and be like, let's just smoke out these birds and just call it a day.
You want to use fire in a local forest right next to a town? That probably depends on that forest. I'm game. Let's do it.
I look at the both of you and say, that's not a very smart idea, my friends.
I'm not talking about using fire. I'm talking about blowing up their nest and getting the fuck out of here. And if they pop
Boys, do we even know if these are actually bad birds?
Exactly what I wanted to know.
Yes, but the birds have organs, don't they? We can harvest their organs and sell them.
I'm pretty sure birds eat whatever's smaller than them.
Yeah.
They could
I
be
mean,
perfectly tiny birds.
I don't know what kind of birds these are, but I am willing to try and eat one.
Great.
Probably tastes like chicken.
Come on, back me up here, warrior, or whoever. This is not the best idea to use with that time. We gotta get back home. I'm tired after a long trip. I just want to sleep. Understand?
I mean, did I see the bird
You could barely see the birds as you were pulling away from the area.
Oh, okay.
They appeared to be. There were several of them. They appeared to be, if you were going to make your best guess, about the size of a dog.
Ooh, that's a big bird.
What kind of dog?
The dog doing.
Like a American lab, so about 100 pounds each.
Ooh.
And these are the babies, right?
As far as you can tell, probably.
He'll tell them the babies are about the size of a wolf. Not a dire wolf, but a normal-sized wolf. Which is still big.
Okay. Am I able to roll something to figure out what these are?
Nature roll.
Nature roll? Fuck. Fuck it, it's not gonna hurt. Roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it too. Just
14.
oof.
Oof.
So, Ko, you don't know the exact name of them. However, you have heard tales of these large birds and that they're, generally speaking, fairly docile. However, they are perfectly willing to, if given the opportunity, take a secluded child.
Hmm. Okay, so I've heard stories of these birds. They're not dangerous by any means, but they can and will, if given the chance, take a child. I've heard stories. So I am going to go over to the parents over there and tell them to keep an eye on their children.
Okay, but if there's any word of a child getting hurt or being kidnapped, we are going to fucking kill those birds.
How about we
I'm
just
fully
tell
with
the
you there.
entire? How about we just tell the village chief, and then they can send out a group of hunters to kill these things.
Yes, but wasn't in the fun in blowing up a fucking bird's nest?
We could. I'm not saying we can't. I'm not saying we can't. But if you guys just want to go, then there are two options. We can tell the village chief, or we can blow up the bird's nest.
There are infinite options. You guys can do whatever you want.
I mean, like,
So I'm just gonna tell the parents, hey, we know what's causing that feeling. We think it's a bird nest with these birds that, if you're not careful, may take your child. So keep an eye on them, please. We don't want anybody to get hurt.
They listen to
Especially
you.
the child.
They listen to you intently, and you see them call over the kids and start having them stick closer to them.
do you guys have grenades?
Tori,
I'm not trusted with
Torsia
those.
pipes up and says, I have 4 dwarven grenades. I also have 2 pounds of C4, some deck cord, and some blasting caps. I can rig up any kind of explosive.
Oh, right. We could just blow up that nest and take what actually taking the babies might not be good.
No.
I can see that going bad really fast. You know what? If we kill the babies, then the mom's probably just gonna get pissed off and start killing all the people in the nearby village. We'll just let the village deal with it, probably. Unless,
I mean, we could always rig up traps for later to kill the big mama bird, or we can hose her down with our machine guns.
you guys want to stake out the bird's nest?
Not
Days.
only.
Hey, knowing is half the battle.
Okay,
Big plans.
I can stake out the bird's nest and report back to you guys whenever Mama comes back.
Does anyone else have a radio? Question?
Yes.
Okay. Warrior, if you could give our sneaky little friend your radio, that would be very nice, so we can keep in contact with him whilst he does this stakeout. Unless you have one, I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't.
What class are you, James?
A brawler.
Oh. But if you lose it, I'm coming for your butt, boy.
I
I'll let
never
you know,
lose.
Would it be reasonable to assume that Cheems knows how to use a radio,
I mean, it's simple.
or would I have to teach him? Well, it's simple for most people, but
Give me a brain power roll, James.
Oh,
Bang,
shit.
bang, power.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
Cheems.
He knows how to click the button to make it work, but he has no idea how to change the channels.
He'll ask
Okay.
he'll ask him to lower the volume on it as much as he can without making it mute.
Okay, I'm just gonna look at James and go, okay, James, I will lower the volume for you, but whatever you do not press these buttons. And I'm gonna point at the, oh, actually no, it's the fucking twist thing or whatever. Don't mess with this. This will change the channel, meaning we cannot talk to you. Okay, understand?
Alright. Seems. I get it. I got it.
Okay, good.
Torchia is going to look at James and be like, but what if he does hit the button? How would he fix it?
I'll just run back here.
That's
Yes.
fair enough. You are very fast.
Okay, go on your mission,
Alright.
my boy.
When he gets to the wood line, he's gonna acrobat his way up the trees, try and get a good view of the nest.
Okay, give me an athletics roll.
Athletics, or can I use acrobatic cunning?
Acrobatic cunning's fine.
Alright. Whoopsies. Forgot to add that. Acrobatic cunning. Alright. Ooh. 24.
Clambering your way up the tree, you get high up and manage to be observing from the very top of this tree, looking down across the lake as well as across to the other side. From this distance, you can make out the change in color and the change of color of the trees from their lush brilliant green to a deep dark brown where the nest would be.
Alrighty then. Time to stake out.
So you're gonna stay here and stake out the nest.
I mean,
You can keep
that's the plan.
Okay. What does everyone else want to do?
Say we go home? Yes?
I think if we're going to send out teams to stake out, we should at least be on standby as a quick reaction force just in case if something goes bad.
Uh-huh. So, what you're saying is you want to stay here with him?
Yeah, just in case if things go terribly, terribly bad, he needs help.
Uh-huh. I mean, I wanted to go home, sleep in a nice bed, but I guess we can stay here.
But at the same time, the lives of the people that we are here, the children, are also very important. Imagine if it was our children at stake at our village, how would we react?
Oh
Very
no,
fair.
the poor children, they are all dead. All the poor children's organs are wasted. Oh no.
Shut up, Doc.
You crazy son of a bitch of a doctor.
Is you are going to make me cry? Tear?
No.
I'd like to think that he has a child skeleton just in his closet somewhere.
How my honey? How my baby?
How my rank going? Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. So are the rest of you guys just gonna loiter around nearby while this is going on then?
I'm going to ask Warrior if he wishes to come.
Warrior's
Come
gonna
back
walk
with-
home
Yes.
and take a shower.
Yeah,
Or is he
I am going to go with Warrior.
Okay.
Plus,
So Warrior and Co are gonna start walking back home. You got about an hour and a half, 2 hours to get there. So, all right, we're gonna split the
We've
party
done the
this early.
stupid thing of
All right, let's
splitting
go.
the body.
So, the rest of you all are gonna stay there here, other than Warrior and Co. Right? Yes.
Right.
Okay. Warrior and Co. You two depart the area, leaving these people to their attempted errand. As you all continue your walk along, oh, you guys fucking count how fast. I gotta fucking extend this one. Crusader, roll me a d12.
Okay. D10, D12. Oh, fuck was that at the end?
What?
It looked like it was about to land on fucking 3, then it rolled over halfway and landed on 8.
I don't know, it
Sorry.
didn't look like that on my end, because those are all client side.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. As you two continue onwards, eventually you come across a small road crossing. Looking around, you don't see any vehicles coming up or down the road, and the wind begins to whip up a little bit stronger now. As the two of you cross the road, R1, 2, oh, 2. Alright. As the two of you are walking across the road, you don't notice this coming your way. However, all of a sudden, a piece of paper slaps you in the face, blinding you as it blocks your view, as it sticks to your face with the wind pressing it there.
Oh, son of a... Ugh. I take the piece of paper off my face and look at it.
Taking the piece of paper off your face, the paper clearly has the symbol of the FNS on the center of it, and there's some writing around the side, around the upper and bottom portions of it that like arc around the symbol.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna read you what it says.
Mm.
The true enemy to freedom. Any information leading to the death of these terrorists will be rewarded. Speak to the local TNA today.
No, this is not good. I show the piece of paper to Warrior. Mate, look at this.
This doesn't look good. Well, this don't look... Fuck! I'm a warrior. Man, this doesn't look too good. You still have that radio? Wait, no. Do you have a radio? I don't remember.
Yes, I do have a radio.
Call the boys up real fast. Let them know what we found, and we're gonna go check the main village.
Alrighty then.
Just-
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do radio. So, do I have to roll for it?
No, you can easily just... You already set up your guys' two radios to communicate to each other, so you just have to...
Alrighty.
You can just talk to James.
So I'm gonna get my radio and start talking. James, you copy?
Yes.
Alright, James. We found the flyer for the TNA, was it?
I don't know why you want to join them.
No,
Okay.
we don't.
What happened?
We found that it came from the direction of where the village is, so we're gonna go and check it out. If we do not come back within the next few hours, something's probably going wrong. I'm gonna check in with you when we get to the village, okay? Over.
Okay.
Okay, so the two of you are going to continue onwards?
Yes,
Yes.
but cautiously.
Alright, the two of you
Gonna
continue
probably
onwards.
not walk on the road.
Alright, you give or take about an hour away from your village. So, you two continue onwards. As the time goes on, back at the lake, what is our other two, other than Cheems, doing? We'll get to you in a moment, James.
Roger, Dodger.
The doctor is. Hey, can I still see Team? Can I still see the guy who's sneaking away?
He climbed a nearby tree that you saw him go whip into. It's a little difficult to see him through the thick branches, but you can kind of see you can kind of barely make out parts of the uniform and stuff like that.
I'm gonna watch him and like just hope that he falls and like breaks his leg or something.
Okay.
Of course he would.
Just eagerly waiting for him to be injured. All right.
I'm just bored. I'm bored. I'm incredibly bored. I need to fix something. I need to, or say he's gonna die and like I need to harvest his organs real quick, or maybe he breaks a rib and I gotta replace it.
Well, thank God I have something in medical.
Don't be a baby. Ribs grow back.
Killjoy, what are you up to?
Torchia is gonna be just conversating with the village elders, just talking about market, economy, just kind of local village stuff. Just
Speaking with these individuals from this local village, they seem to have been getting on with most. However, a few of their kids, as well as a few of their like fighting age men, have recently, and no matter what they did, they couldn't figure out what happened to them.
Recently went missing?
Yeah, recently.
Torchia is gonna
like they tell you within the last month or two.
He's going to pull out a wad of paper, and with his drafting pencil, just gonna be like, all right, since you don't know what's happening, let's at least prevent anything further happening. And he's gonna basically draft plans and to-dos to the village elder for better defenses they can do. Have guards on watch out, rotating shit like that. Just make sure to better the village. That's locally by, and I'm gonna roll brain power for that.
Yeah, go ahead and add your crafting on that as well.
Let me just skim through.
It's plus 8.
Put 2. All right.
All right. You managed to, after the villager gives you a description of their village and it tells you what sort of stuff they already had, you make good suggestions and tell them ways that they could set up defenses in order to hopefully prevent that from happening. Make it harder for, if someone's doing something malicious like taking them away, harder for those people to.
Is this? I have a question about the local area as well. Is it kind of like? Is there some modern manufacturing, or is it stereotypical African mud huts and shit like that?
Hit and miss. In the bigger cities, you'll find more modern manufacturing nowadays. Now that the Southern Elves have started taking over via the TNA, but you'll out in the far boonies, you're seeing more mud and stuff like that.
We're more out in the boonies. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So as this is going on, James, give me a perception roll.
Damn it, James.
No.
You do not see it coming.
Oh,
right.
no.
Does it see me?
Yes.
Oh. Oh no.
Let's see here.
Oh, wait a minute.
It likes to go after secluded things. You're alone on top of a tree.
Well, at least someone right below me is gonna see this bird just swoop right up and take something off the branch. It's okay. I'm most effective in close ranges.
Good thing the doctor was watching.
Alright. So, you, as you are sitting there paying close attention to that, for a brief moment you hear the sounds of large profiting behind you for a brief moment. What's your DR?
Oh, that hits. 13.
No. Alright. As this happens, you, Doctor, you hear the sounds of Cheems let out a quick bleated yelp. As you look back up towards where he was, he's gone.
Oh,
Looking across the lake, you can see your friend now currently
oh, joy!
massive bird with a with its talons jammed through one of his shoulders as he's dangling by one in the clutches of this massive golden eagle.
Is it too high up to where if I fall, I'm gonna die instantly?
You won't die instantly, but it's certainly gonna hurt, and you would land in the water.
He's gonna stab the shit out of this thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna call out. Wait, no, I can't.
I mean, you could call out to Killjoy's character.
20.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
That's a hit.
Hey, yeah, shaka. 14 damage.
Hey.
That's an exploding dice, so roll your d4 again.
Damn, it's not exploded.
12.
16? No, it's a 16. You just roll the damage dice again, not the modifier. So 16 in total.
Oh, okay, right.
Yep. So, reaching upwards, you grab hold of your knife and slam it into the creature. Okay, let's roll.
So I took 7 damage, correct?
Yeah, you took 7 damage. Grip roll. It don't give a fuck.
Just knife it again, then.
The creature continues to fly off, and it is about halfway across.
You know what this
Or a mile away from your friends.
This reminds me of that fucking gif where it's like fighting in Britain and it's two guys stabbing each other.
Can I stab him again?
Yeah, you can stab him again.
What's Killjoy's character's name? Oh shit, I just.
Torchia.
As a hit.
Or Tor.
I'm gonna
12.
call out to him. I'm gonna just say he got caught. The bird caught him.
Fucking Torchia is gonna be like, son of a bitch, and run out with his MP5 to where you can see him. Can I roll for perception to make sure I have confirmation on this big dumb bird?
You can easily see it over the center of the lake. As this happens, you see your friend, and immediately flailing and stabbing upwards with his free arm with his knife, and the creature actually let him go. You begin plummeting towards the.
Can I do an acrobatics check to make this hurt less?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me an acrobatics check. I'll half the damage.
Would it be? Do you want me to add cunning or not?
Yeah, that's fine. Because you're about to take 66 damage, so.
The pool was like.
Because you're falling 60 feet.
All right. While he's falling, can
34.
Can Torchia like kind of like whip out his MP5 and do a one charge of a full auto into the bush to snag this fucking big dumb bird?
It's about a quarter mile away from you. It's way out of range for you.
Oh, okay.
So, James, as this happens, you immediately plummeting downwards, using your understanding of. You know you don't want to belly flop, so you land feet first, only taking 11 damage as the cold water rushes up and fills your nose and quickly knocks the air out of your lungs, and you are currently sinking under the weight of the radio.
Oh shit!
Fuck.
No.
How close are we to the to land?
What about
You're
the
in
boats?
the middle of the lake. You're about a quarter of the way out. You might be able to get one of the boats to get him.
Can I get the brawn? Can I use my brawn to lift it?
It's not one of those big radios. It's like an emitter.
No, they're backpack radios. We don't have embitters in this world.
Yeah, it's like a
Remember?
1672. It's shitty fucking Shadowfire. What?
Can I use my brawn to lift it?
Give me an athletics and brawn roll to try to see if you can muscle to
Wait a minute,
this.
that doesn't make sense either. Those aren't even that heavy either. Fuck.
With Torchia saying
24.
Saying this, he's gonna run over to the lake, dump his gear to where it's just nothing but him and his clothes, and he's gonna dive and swim to James to rescue him.
I got 24 on that.
Should I athletics and brawn?
I just needed that from him because he's trying to keep the gear up.
Okay.
So, Sheems, you manage to struggle your way up and are keeping yourself up out of the water. Up and out of the water, catching your breath for a brief moment. And the bird seems to have left the area and has decided that you weren't worth the catch anymore after having been stabbed several times.
Yeah.
Certified British moment.
Nice.
Portia and you manage to reach Cheems after several minutes of this going on. However, he is starting to look incredibly exhausted from hefting this radio.
All right.
James, give me a grit roll.
Grit. Oh boy. Fun. 17.
You are fine. You are not gaining a level of exhaustion yet.
Torchia is gonna grab Sheems by the collar and attempt to drag him to shore.
All right. The two of you begin to work together in order to drag him back to the shore. As you continue to drag him back to the shore, majority of the people around seem to pay you relatively no mind to this happening. Some of them seem a little concerned and check in on you, but the majority of them still are just going about their own business. The two of you slog your way back upon the shore, flopping onto the sandy beach after having made it back towards your friend, the doctor.
The doctor is going to prepare his medical equipment for an examination.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh lord, did they break the bloody radio?
Let me check the radio.
Probably, dude. That shit's waterlogged.
Let me
No.
let me try to call him on the radio and see if I can get him. Hello, testing.
Static.
Oh shit! He'll put it over. He'll put it inside a bag of rice. You know.
You don't have a bag of rice.
Give it to like.
Do we have
Killjoy.
couscous?
No.
And he'll say, "Go see if you can buy some rice and put this in there." And I'll hand the radio off.
Okay, Doctor, you are going to begin your examination of
All
your
right.
compatriot.
What surgery can I get away with today?
I'm gonna
Looking him over, you can see that there is several large talon marks in his shoulder and deltoid region. It appears that he needs some stitching, and beyond that, he seems like he just has some bruising on the rest of his body from the fall.
We might have to amputate.
No.
Can I do a medical roll to see if he's bullshitting me?
Yeah, sure.
You know, can I roll bluff to counter that?
Dirty 20.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll allow
I
it.
gotta remember how to do that. So it's just +3. D20 +3.
I'd have to check your stat sheet.
If your bluff is 3, then yeah.
Yeah, you don't have any. Yeah, you don't. You include your moxie in that, so 10.
Okay.
Oh no.
Shit, I did not separate that. No, I forgot D. I'm retarded.
1d20. You have to include the number.
I'm sorry, I'm fucking very slow.
Redditor spotted. Redditor spotted.
While this is happening, can
Flash
Torchia just quickly go to one
Why
of
isn't it working?
/R, not r/.
This is
this
not
is
Reddit.
Reddit.
This is
I
Reddit.
don't even use Reddit.
Yeah, Cheems, Rabbit, you are fairly certain that the doctor is bullshitting you, and he's just looking for your organs right now.
He'll just look at him and
God, I need a good arm. I need a good arm.
he'll pull out
I'm
his
such a baby.
pull out both of his knives.
This is how we get punished Cheems.
We already had punished Cheems.
I begrudgingly start just doing the normal procedure of stitching him up,
Alright.
suturing the wounds.
While this is happening, Torchia is just gonna run to the village with the radio and be like, I need a big bag of rice. How much?
Oh god.
The village is like an hour away.
Costs $400,000.
No,
The people who are right
Can you just
over there.
find
the
fix it
people who are right
regularly?
next to us, yeah.
You're gonna go ask them for rice.
God damn it, Killjoy.
They look at you with incredible confusion, and the random villager you run. What the hell is rice?
Killjoy, just try and see what's wrong with it with a brain power roll or something.
You have any
Alright.
grain?
Alright, yeah, alright.
Taylor, roll me the healing roll for
Well, the
our boy
healing
here.
roll.
Okay, alright, let me roll brain power to see how I can
Hold
fix
on.
Okay. All right, where is it?
Go to an AFAC. It
plus
is
3.
Yep.
Plus 6. Oh shit.
I think you're the first guy that's played a medic in this game that is just using actual like normal medical equipment.
He got a 9.
Yeah, it does not.
No, you just have to. You're able to use it. So for an AFAC, it is 1d6 plus your medical skill. So 1d6.
Oh, okay, I got you. So 1d6.
Yeah, and that's one of your 3 uses of that AFAC.
So 1d6 plus 6 because that's stacks with brain power, right? Because I got 3 in medical.
No, it is just your
Okay.
medical skill.
Dang.
Exploding dice, roll it again. Roll 6 again. Yeah, every time you roll max, you re-roll the dice.
And that's plus my medical skill again, right?
No,
No.
just the dice.
Okay, just 26. Cool.
You know, if you guys want to make that automatic, it is just slash whatever dice x the same dice number, then you add your modifier. So 1d6 x6 plus blank, and it will automatically roll exploding dice. So 14. All right, James. The doctor reluctantly decides to not go and sutures and bandaging you. Your arm is a little tender. Move it, and you do feel.
Don't be such a baby.
Oh, hey pirate, you cutting
Is
in
it
and out
just-
pretty bad.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Is it? Yeah.
can't do anything about that. My fucking internet's been doo-dooing lately.
Ah,
An
that's
Australian moment.
Yes, I am almost completely healed now.
My mom's calling me.
I'm always playing a character that's always on the brink of death.
Yep.
Maybe that's your fault, James.
Except for
Alright.
that last game.
Killjoy, what did you want to do?
You power and stuff to see how I can fix this radio on the fly.
Okay, go ahead. You know this thing is completely waterlogged and will have to actually be completely dried out, and that will take several hours, if not a day.
Alright. Being the only only way we can, I'm gonna use my, let's see, probably like crafting to see if, to like, unscrew everything and just kind of air things out to where it's dry.
You can just do that. You can just unplug everything and open everything up if you can on it, and then just
okay.
do that. That's fine. You don't
I
need to roll
thought
for
I
that.
would use I thought I would have to use crafting.
No.
Okay.
All right. So that's going on. Back to Travis and Co. Travis and
Yeah.
Co. The two of you have now reached your village. Moment. Returning and cresting the last hill that leads to your guys' village down in the valleys. You could see that the grasslands in the farm and seemingly been turned to cinder. Its earthen walls crumbled to the ground, as you could see the majority of has also crumbled along with those walls. No signs of life anywhere from where you stand. A dim, low-hanging haze covers the village.
Shit.
Well, it's the problem.
You don't say, warrior. You don't say.
Yeah. Go,
I'm
go.
I'm gonna go and radio. Try and radio, because I'm still under the impression that the radio still works.
Yep.
Cheems, you come in, buddy? Come
You
in, mate.
receive no response, no matter how much you attempt to radio back.
Fuck.
Well,
Well, this is sure the predicament. Do you want to see if there's anyone in there?
yeah. Let's take this nice and slow.
I think that is very reasonable. I am going to be at the low ready, just slowly walking next to Warrior, just like, you know, checking the corners, all that shit.
All
Being
right.
very careful.
The two of you begin to push your way into your guys' village. The smells of burning flesh accost your nostrils, as well as the crunching of the ground beneath you, as though it was turned into a deep ash. Looking around throughout the village, you eventually come across the center of your guys' village, where it once was a small marketplace where many people would gather and express themselves in joy. You find a truly macabre sight. You find the bodies of many of the villagers. There's piled in the center, that was lit ablaze. It still smolders, and smoke lightly trails off it. Their bodies charred, their clothes having either melted down to their flesh or burned away entirely.
Well, I am frankly very mad right now. Wouldn't you say, Warrior?
I'm ready to murder some fuckers. They done took all the booty.
Hmm. I am beyond words right now. I'm gonna try and look around to see if I can tell who done this, because I have an inkling because of the little poster thing, but you never know.
Go ahead and give me a investigation roll.
Motherfucker.
Investigation brain power. Both of you.
Hey man, we're rolling flat d20s all day. Let's do it.
I'm not. I've got brain power at least. 21.
21. Alright. Crusader. I need one from the booty warrior.
The booty warrior. Oof.
Two of you take the wandering about the area in order to see what you can find regarding who might have done this. Ko, you come across two things that stand out to you. You find several casings of rifle cartridges down on the ground. Picking them up and looking them over, you can see that they're marked with the symbols of that they're dwarven manufacture. You also find nearby these casings, propped up against the wall, several more bodies, and on one of the bodies you can see a large knife embedded in the center.
I walk up to it, pick it up, like take it out of the body, and look at it intently. Just really pissed off looking at it, and see if I can... Does it have any of the dwarven markings on it?
Taking a look at this one, it doesn't have any dwarven markings. This is clearly a locally manufactured knife. This weapon is something that you've seen several times throughout your throughout your time, throughout the last couple years. You're aware that these are very common with the smugglers' guards.
Well then.
Now, as for the warrior, as you go around the village, looking around the outskirts, you don't find much. However, you do note that something's amiss about the amount of people. There was kids in this village, and you didn't find any bodies of the kids. However, you do find a set of tracks, tire tracks, that lead north into the brush.
Bora?
The warrior's gonna yell out to the boar that we got some bitches to hunt before chambering around in his 700.
I run over and go, yes, but it's not wise for us to go by ourselves. We may be filled with anger at the moment, but we can't go out this half-cocked if you get my gist.
Yes, but one of us could follow him.
It's never good to go alone.
Make sure that you go get the rest of them. I'm gonna make sure this trail is nice and good. I'll leave markings for you all to follow. But
I may not
consider
be a
where
fan
we
of the
are.
man, but you do what you need to do, brother. I'm gonna fucking haul ass back to where the others were, with just the pure rage in my heart. I knew these people. They were my friends. I'm pissed off now. I am fucking angry. I'm just gonna haul ass. Only thing we need to do, get back to them, tell them about this. We need to fucking just go.
Okay, you do know, Travis, you're gonna be on your own several hours of bushwhacking.
Yes.
You get this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Careful
So,
of the birds.
The warrior's
oh,
on
you
the
start
hunt for
running
some
back. Alright, the rest of you. After a little while of resting and trying to recuperate, letting the radio dry out, eventually you see the sweating, tired form of Ko sprinting across the hill, running down toward the ball, and he seems to be shouting something.
Those fuckers! They fucking did it! They fucking did it! Those fuckers, I never trusted them!
What do you think
I
of
never
this
trusted those
time?
bastards!
Torsia, while tinkering with the radio, to be like, "Oh, Cole, it's you. What happened while you went to the village?"
They're dead. They're all fucking dead.
He's just gonna drop and look at you with 1,000-yard stare, like brain trying to click the wires together. It's just like they're dead. How could this
Yes,
be?
everyone.
Who?
Those
Why?
fucking... Those bastards, those traitor bastards, never fucking trusted them.
Was it the Vel Riders?
And I'm gonna... No, those traitor bastards, and I'm gonna throw down the knife at my feet, just... Still probably got blood and shit on it. Those bastards fucking... They've come to our village, they've fucking massacred our people, they're all fucking dead, and there's no children. They've taken the children. Those fuckers!
Can I identify, look and see if there are any other identifying marks on the knife?
There aren't any other identifying marks, like nothing that indicates it being owned by anyone.
Yeah, well... I guess, well... So is they killed everyone, and you said they took
Yes,
kids?
everyone is fucking dead.
They took kids, right? You said?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I got a couple of guesses as to what I think they want from those kids, but I don't like any of the answers. So
Get up, all of you. We are moving out now.
yeah, we'll just we'll brief the locals on what these the immediate locals on what just happened with the bird and everything, and we're gonna head out that way if everybody's okay with that.
Yeah, I just have Torchia just quickly has to get the radio packed up to move out.
Whilst they're doing that, I go to... Are those people who were with, like, the children and whatever still there?
Yeah, they're still nearby.
Okay, I, go over to them. I am very clearly very pissed off right now, so I'm just gonna go to the eldest one of the group, or the leader of this little group, and say, my friend, I have some news for you, which I do not know if you are going to like, which I hope you don't like. My village, it's gone.
The older Valley Elf woman gives you a look of mourning, and she tries to convey to you, in the best of her ability, her understanding of your situation. And she asks you, do you know what caused it?
It was those traders, you know the ones. The ones who peddled their expensive wares.
She nods her head and says, "Yes, I'm aware of them." She gestures at you. She's like, "They're the ones who bring the locals these weapons."
It was them. It was their god. They've killed everyone, taken the children. There's no one left. They've massacred our entire village. They're all dead. I am going to advise you, try not to do business with them. And if you do have to do business with them, be very careful. They are shady fellas, and I would not trust them as far as you can throw them. Which, I can't really throw those heavy fucks very far.
She nods her head at this, and I will be sure that we shall do our best to not.
Okay. Be safe. I am going to go and track down those fuckers. They will get justice. I go back to the rest of the group and just start telling them, gotta pack up real fast now. Come on, let's go.
Alright, when he does, Torchia is gonna take the knife and kind of slip it in his house, and he's like, I have a plan for this later.
Okay.
Yep.
So, we're gonna go fast as fuck, boy. Back to the village and back to where those tire tracks were. So we're gonna go fast.
Okay.
Alright. Well, that's going on. The Booty Warrior. As you continue onwards on your own in an attempt to track down these individuals. Tire track, very easy. Continuing onwards, I need you to give me a d12.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's a good roll.
11. Alright. As you continue onwards, you come across a small set of barbed wire. It runs east and west of you, and appears to be set up like a form of fence. And hopping over it and looking through and reaching the end of the reaching the end of the brush, you come across a large open field. In the center of the field, you can see that there are several fields of bright gold wheat surrounding a large white farmhouse that sits as a bold beacon, its egg white exterior almost blinding in the sunlight. There's a small windmill turning to the nearby house, and you see no signs of movement beyond the occasional chicken that clucks and moves around the exterior.
The warrior's gonna pull out his binoculars, look down at the house, see if there's any vehicles there. Maybe they're parked, or maybe there's some tire tracks leading on past by.
Looking down towards it, you can see that there are the remnants of some forms of tire tracks that go through the fields of wheat. And down in the actual house, you can now see through your binoculars, getting a closer view, cutting through the glare of the bright exterior. You can see several individuals, the outlines of them, sitting around a table inside of what seems like a foyer.
Do they happen to have any weapons?
From this distance, you aren't able to tell. However, you can tell that they aren't wearing what seems to be like helmets or fighting equipment. They seem to be wearing mostly local garb.
Interesting. The warrior's gonna try and find another angle and take another peek inside.
Okay.
See if maybe one of them seems a bit off.
Moving a little bit closer, you sneak forward within the wheat field. Sneaking forward and peering just up over the golden crests of it, you can now see clearer into the foyer. You can see beyond it and see what appears to be a kitchen. The individuals inside seem to be drinking something. You see one of them pass the bottle off to one of the other two, and step outside. As he steps outside, you can see him open the flap of his drawers and begin to urinate off the porch. You can clearly make out that this is a valley elf, and he is wearing local garb, and attached to his hip is what seems to be an axe. And even from this distance, there's so much blood on his axe that it is a dim red color.
I see. Yeah, the warrior is going to take up a nice prone position. Line up his M700 on this man's kneecaps. I'd like to take an aim shot, crippling shot, at this man's knees.
Okay, go ahead and roll for it.
Let me just.
They don't have a high DR, so I mean, it won't be hard.
Yeah.
They're locals wearing local garb. They have like
Shoot
a
off
DR
his
of like
dick.
11.
Shoot his dick off.
No, I'm just taking his knee.
Oh.
Launching your round off, it slams into the end.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
You died again.
Yep.
Roll damage for me. That's it.
Is it a big hit?
Let's see. Waiting on Travis.
Yep, sir.
He's gonna roll the big pain roll.
Now here's the thing.
Big pain.
We can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way.
The choice is yours.
The choice is yours.
Okay, I see you doing this the
Sorry.
hard way.
I just had to make a little something so I could count my ammo.
Okay, that's fine. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. Your round slamming into the individual's knee. You see it lop his leg off from the knee down. He falls to the ground, screaming and crying out in pain. And as he falls off of the front of the porch, his three friends from inside, you see them all scurry into corners, taking cover.
Oh, so they know how to react. Oh, now they're just making their life so much more difficult. The warrior's gonna reload. And is going to watch for whichever one of them peeks out enough to take their head. That's gonna be my prepped action. Aim shot, and I'm taking their head.
After a while, you can hear that the man has been pleading for his friends to come and help him. However, they seem to be arguing against the matter. Eventually, one of them begins to kind of like prod the idea and stick his way front door. As he peers his head out around the corner, trying to get a view on you, send your prepped action.
First one to be a hero dies.
29.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Oh.
Your round immediately slams into the individual's head, and you actually just hit his fucking intro. Slams into the individual's head, and it pops like a grape. You can hear the crunch noise all the way from here as he falls over and slumps to the ground. You see, after a few moments and a few more minutes of shouting and yelling from inside of the house, you eventually see them, like, what looks like a makeshift white flag being raised from the window of the...
Okay. The warrior is gonna yell out, "Come out with your hands up and patch your buddy up. I'll be down there in a moment to have some words with you boys. Hope your booties are ready."
Okay.
Should I roll intimidation or something?
No need. They're way intimidated. You just blew one of their friends' heads off, and the other one dead on the ground at this point.
Oh.
Alright. The rest of you all end up reaching the edge of the edge of that barbed wire fence, as well as the what's it called? As well as the edge of the wheat fields. As you can see down below you, the warrior has two valley elves on their knees up against the wall.
This can only end goodly, you
Oh,
guys.
with his weapon drawn on them.
Warrior! I shut
What?
down it.
Warrior.
What?
Warrior.
You've been treating these boys good, I hope.
Oh, they'll learn soon enough. Once they answer my questions.
I run down to where Warrior is and stand next to him.
Hey, Crusader.
Yes.
So, Torchier's gonna look at you, pull out the dagger that they had, that they left at the village. He's like, if they don't answer your questions, I'm gonna start scalping them alive.
Is there?
Oh,
is the
no. I have something much more painful in mind.
Is the injured one still injured?
Way too.
The injured one is dead.
Oh.
Kidneys
I'm
are still
gonna-
good up to 8 hours after death.
This is true, Warrior. I will be back.
Don't forget to take the headless one, too.
Hey, Killjoy, what's your character's name?
Torchia. Torchia.
Oh, okay. Hey, Torchier, let's have a talk with these boys.
Oh, I am.
Actually, how about you two? Well, one of you go check their house. Make sure they don't have any other goodies in there for us.
Alright, I'll be right back to talk with them.
I'm gonna look at which one looks the most like which one has like the most guilty expression. Which one's the most which one's like most which one is that?
Looking over the two of them, they both seem rather vapid about what's going on right now. As you get close to them, you can smell heavy alcohol from them. And they are clearly drunk.
What do I find inside this hut?
Heading inside the large farmhouse.
Ooh.
Heading inside the farmhouse, looking around the immediate area into the foyer, you can see that there's one, the body, the head's blown out everywhere, and brain matter across the floor. You can also see that there's several bottles of what looks like some rather expensive imported wine. Several of them already empty. There appears to be two that are unopened, and one that's half finished, just with it laid out on the ground when they immediately recover from the gunfire.
He's gonna put the two of the one of the wine bottles inside of his bag, and then he's going to tell him, "Hey, they left 1.5 wine bottles."
Hmm.
Well,
that's nice.
And I'll bring
All right,
the
do you
rest
have
of
a
it
map
out
for this?
Oh.
Okay, no.
I don't like making maps for everything because you guys get obsessed with the map.
Fair point.
You're
I
not
was
wrong.
just curious.
Are we gonna waterboard them with their own wine?
One moment. So for Cheems, looking around the rest of the area, you can see that the kitchen is in front of you through a large opening without no door, and there's also a hallway leading right. Down the hallway to the right, you can see that there's a couple doors on that end, and both left slightly ajar, and you can see drops of blood leading to the fall.
He's gonna investigate the doors with the blood.
Okay, continuing onwards and heading deeper inwards, your weapon at the ready, just in case.
Knife.
You end up. Is it your knife? It's still a weapon.
Yes, it's a good one. It's a good weapon.
Opening that final door, you come across a room. The room seems to be it seems to just be someone's bedchambers. There is immaculately carved wooden furniture here, as well as the remnants of what once would have probably been one of the finest beds you've ever seen. However, you can see splayed across it is the body of a southern elf woman, her head lopped clean off. Her clothes seem to have been removed and her hands chopped, leaving the area covered in blood.
Shit.
Looking around the room some more, you can find that there are several trinkets of various bits of what was probably once her property. You can find a small jewelry box that is still full. You find that there is silken dresses, various other very finely crafted items, all left completely untouched. And there, you can also find some of the stuff that seems to have been more than likely things of sentimental value sitting on a small table with a mirror behind it. There's several little trinkets. Some of them seem to be like hand carving, and there's also a picture. The picture seems to depict her, as well as a man wearing a TNA uniform.
Oof. He's gonna pocket some of the more expensive looking things and then take the picture.
Okay. You end up out of everything that seems to be the most expensive stuff, you end up pocketing what looks like it would be a golden necklace with some diamonds on it, as well as a couple rings.
Can I do a little bit of questioning of
Yes.
the two fellas?
Just one
I'm
moment.
gonna-
Just one. James, after you do that, are you going to go back out to the guys?
I was gonna check the rest of the rooms, but I'm having trouble with this fucking thing putting down the loot on my stuff. I can't activate my descriptors anymore.
Okay, well, you figure that out. We'll head over to Killjoy.
Alright, can you send me a list, by the way?
Just a necklace, 2 rings, and necklace, 2 rings. Okay.
Alright.
Alright. Torsia is just gonna be right next to Crusader while he has them pinned on the wall, and he's like, "So, what do you want to do with them?"
I want
Well,
to question them.
let's wait for the rest of the boys to get out here. Make sure they didn't find anything else. We find some more incriminating stuff. Well,
It's a bit
you
odd to
remember
see-
that knife you have? If they happen to know who it is, we'll give them a swift punishment. If they don't, well, we'll see what that knife can do to certain insertion points.
It's a bit strange, wouldn't you say, that there is very elves in this very nice house? I wasn't aware that we had many rich valley folk going around. I thought that they were, you know, we are just simple people of the wilds. We don't usually have these sorts of things. Where did you get this house from, gentlemen?
One of them in a rather drunken slurred tone is like, "We won it in a card game."
You did you?
Torsia, hearing this, he's gonna unwind some deck cord and a brick of C4, and just be like, "If you don't give us the right answers, you're not gonna like where this is gonna go, and your mind can go wherever it wants." I'm gonna roll intimidation with Moxie on this one to scare the shit out of him and get that fucking drunken mind sobered up.
20. Alright. He's clearly intimidated by the gesture. He knows that whatever you have is supposed to be some sort of thing to help you with that, but he doesn't know what that is. He's just like, what the hell are you gonna do with that stuff?
He's
You mind if I take a step in real fast?
yeah, go for it.
The warrior's gonna lean in between the two, put his arms on their shoulders, and say, "You see, boys, I'm a warrior, and I came here looking for man's butts. And I see you too. You've got some fine little rears. Now, I'm a man who loves booty. Not just any booty. Man's booty. And what my friend has right there, it'll make it nice and tight for me. Then once I'm done, it'll completely remove you from this plane of existence. You'll just be a splat on the wall. Now, answer our questions, and we might just let you live, and I won't touch you. But if you don't, well, I'll have lots and lots and lots of fun with you."
Oh. What's worse, being raped by the booty warrior or having the doctor do shit with you?
Oh god, no! This is
Mind the warrior,
Make it double.
So glad I'm
Alright, please
the
don't
recording.
warrior
make
is a
this another
fucking Goliath.
incident.
So,
Oh shit.
Okay, hey man, whoa. What do you want to know, man?
We want to know where you got the house from. Simple as.
We just found it. People were didn't need it anyways.
How come?
Fuck them, they're stupid southern elves.
Really? Well, I am a man who respects private property. And if this land is not your own, well, that's trespassing.
Aren't you trespassing too then?
Technically, we are here defending the property. It may not be our own, but we are doing a public service. Now, where are the owners of this property?
God.
Alright. See,
the warrior's just gonna grab their ass cheeks.
We're not raping people.
I know. It's
Bro,
just,
let me just perform open heart surgery while they're still alive and just break all their ribs.
Thank God they're not into it.
Can I scalp one of them?
Oh my gosh. This is the
Can I s-
perfect time for the violent autism flag.
Can I scalp one of them?
Sure.
Are you guys okay with me scalping one?
We only need one to answer the question.
Alright, how
I'm
many
gonna
are
say
there?
that in character,
There's
by the
two.
way.
Alright, well, using... Torchia is gonna get right behind him, grab him by the hair, and just look at him, face pressing, with his face pressing against the others. He's like, I like your hair right there. It's a very nice lock of hair. I think you're in need of a haircut, my friend. And he's gonna pull out the knife and start slowly scalping him.
Okay. The man howls out in pain, crying out as you would take his scalp off, bringing it down all the way down to the bone. Following that, hold on. Okay, I know how we're gonna do this, just so I don't have to RP this. The booty warrior then drags him off into the wheat fields like it's children of the fucking corn. You hear the scalp man screaming in pain as you hear, I'm a warrior! From the fields.
Okay. Well, once that happens, I'm gonna look
After
at the.
several minutes, after several
Okay.
minutes of this screaming and pain, it stops, only to see the warrior stand up and saunter out of the field, looking deeply satisfied with his actions.
Only the warrior remains.
I'm gonna look at the final guy who's left. I'm gonna like, if you do not listen, you will end up like your friend over there. Now, are you willing to listen, my friend?
Just fucking shoot me.
Please.
You're not. If you do not talk, you're not gonna get shot.
He
That's
was
going to have
talking and you raped him.
He wasn't telling me what I needed to hear. He was skirting around the subject, such as you are now.
If you
Now, if
answer
you
the
tell
wrong
me-
questions, you get raped.
Tell me honestly, how and where are the owners of this establishment or home?
Fucking Cheems come out already.
They're
You're going to
dead.
have a prop.
Fuck, you stupid bastard.
What do I find in the other rooms while they're raping?
In the other rooms, the other two rooms, you hear the muffled sounds of I'm a
Yeah, it sounds like he's having fun out there.
Searching through the other rooms, you simply find what looks to have been a study with a few books here and there, nothing that's really denotes it of anything of note. And the other one seems to have been like a lounge, small fireplace, as well as what seems like it was, as well as some like a very incredibly ornate tea set that I know you're gonna steal.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And then he'll
What
uh,
is the? Oh, sorry.
It appears to be made of silver.
he'll walk outside, and with the bag noticeably heavier, and he'll say, I know where the owner is, guys." And
Really?
she's in the bedroom in there. You want to go talk to her, and I'll just wait for him to go walk in there.
I'm just gonna look at him, and I'm gonna look at him knowing that the owner's dead. I'm just gonna go like, and then look down at the guy in front of me and look into his eyes and go, "You killed the woman?"
Yes.
I'll pick up the portrait that I took, and I'll point to the guy in the photo and say, "Who's this?" In the TNA.
As far as we know, her husband, he wasn't.
well-
His fucking ass would come back to fight that fucking cow.
I'm gonna slap him across the face and go, "You do not speak about women that way. It is very rude. I am no feminist. I dislike the mistreatment of women. So, you, my friend, worry up. We have another subject.
No, please no!
I am not a fan of mistreatment of women, my friend.
The warrior's
So,
gonna kick him onto the
Unless you
ground.
have more
Man
information for me,
begs for this not
you
to
are
happen.
dead. Unless you
Now,
have more information, you are going to be gone, my friend. Warrior,
Is he?
take care of this man.
Is he gonna try a persuasion check to get the warrior from raping him?
oh no, I'm not gonna rape him just yet.
Yes, can I please perform a heart transplant? I found very good heart.
No, Doc, come down.
Oh,
If you perhaps have any more information for me that might be useful, then maybe we
You
could
know-
make it less painful for you.
The man looks at you in a panic, terrified look. He's like, what do you want to know? Get that thing away from me!
Where are the children, boy? Where are the children?
Looks you confused. What children?
Warrior, he wouldn't know.
saving children.
Pirate, have you seen that Dave Chappelle skit where he goes, he rapes, but he saves?
No.
I'm gonna look down. I'm just gonna look at him asking the question. I'm gonna look at Warren and say he wouldn't know what the children are. He's probably just some scum from around here somewhere. Unless that is.
That's the ones raping and shooting people.
Hey,
Hey.
that's just normal for us.
We only do it to people who deserve it, like you.
It's
You
for the
deserve
greater,
it.
for the greater good, man. Come on.
Exactly.
And
That
you're
shit's for the
telling
great
me
good.
that bitch and her stupid fucking husband didn't deserve it?
Hey, look
Hey.
at me. They probably might have, but
But we just found you here
They're-
instead of them.
yes.
Liren, you
And
first.
from what it looks like, you killed an innocent woman.
Wrong place, wrong
So-
time, buddy.
Yeah, I'm afraid if you have nothing for me, I'm a bit curious. Do you know anything about the traders, those people with the expensive wares and things? Do you know anything about them and their recent movements? I can see some tire tracks. Would you happen to have seen them pass?
Looks back and forth at all of you in incredible worry, hoping that this last gambit he has will save him. He's like, I know the local guy who's dealing with them.
Really? What's
Uh-huh.
his name?
He looks at you in the same sort of panic, and he tells you that the man's name is Salat. He works at a local trade post just about a day and a half, 2 days north of here.
Can I check to
How
see
well
if
you
he's
do you-
lying it to us?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and give me a fucking break up there. Hold on.
What would that be? We don't have insight.
Just go with general cunning, general moxie roll.
Oh, right. 24.
Considering the state of his situation, you're
21.
fairly certain he's being truthful, being very upfront with you about this information.
I'm going to ask another question. How well do you know this man? Are you good friends with him?
Shakes his head, just like, no, don't know him that well, man.
Okay.
Just
Is
bought
this
some
all?
stuff off him before.
Is this all, my friend?
You know, he's a trader. Buy things off him.
Okay. Give me one moment. Warrior, Doc, go play paper, rock, scissors. Who wins gets him. Okay. I'm gonna walk off.
No.
Don't worry. The rabbit will say, don't worry about that. That's just a formality. Now, what
I'm
we-
gonna go
what we
into
need is
the
to-
house and try and find where the woman's at.
Who's staying with the dude?
I am.
How do we rock paper scissors?
Okay. You two just give me a d20 roll, and who said that they're staying with the dude?
I will.
Me.
Well, you're playing rock paper scissors right now.
This isn't rock paper scissors. This is rock paper. This is rock paper rape.
Okay, the booty warrior wins rock paper scissors. He gets the man who's alive. Cheems, you said you were staying with him.
Yeah.
Upon seeing the conclusion of the rock paper scissors, the man attempts to flee. Go ahead and give me a cunning. Go ahead and give me a cunning save. See if you can grab him before he breaks away.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
let him run. Let him run.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, sure. If he's actually saying that in character, then I'll let him.
Okay.
Let him run.
Okay.
I need
man-
a little tea.
The man begins to run and rush off into the wheat fields, thinking he has escaped the party, and he continues running in a straight line as fast as he possibly can.
He
The warrior's gonna pull out his rifle.
Ending to 28 days later.
And sniper elite time. I'd like to shoot this man in the testicle.
Oh.
Give me a roll at disadvantage.
This roll at disadvantage is still really high.
Your round goes careening through and slams him through the butt and right into the groin. You see him collapse to the ground, rolling onto his side, holding his.
Quickly save him before he bleeds out.
Doc, he's all yours.
Wunderbar!
Oh no.
I'm gonna fucking run over to there with my medical stuff in hand.
He will make you a
Can-
real woman.
Doc. Oh god.
Pirate,
What?
can I
We'll get to the guy who went inside in a moment. Okay.
Okay.
Let's deal with Doc real fast. So
So I'm gonna.
Doc, you rush up to this man. You find him laying in the field, crying and screaming about his balls and penis being shot clean off, as he is bleeding profusely.
Okay, I'm gonna say, oh, good heavens, what happened?
He looks at you with malignance.
Some kind of freak running accident?
He looks absolutely terrified at the wild looking.
Don't worry. Let me just think. I think I should a heart transplant. Yes, that will save you.
God, where'd you get a second heart?
One of the fucking dead guys.
Okay, you have one of the dead guy's hearts. Okay, give me a medicine.
Oh yes.
Try to do this.
Are you gonna put his heart where I think you're gonna put the second heart?
Penis to heart transplant.
Oh my god.
Penis to heart transplant.
30-20?
You managed to roughly suture the man's heart to the remnants of what once was his penis and testicles. Against all normal medical, you see the heart beat several times and then stop.
Oh my fucking god.
The healing is such rewarding work, don't you think?
You're going to need to do CPR on his crotch.
Oh, Cotton Hero, he's going into VFib. 1, 2, 3.
Give me another medicine roll. You sever the sutures you had just placed, and he begins to bleed. And he's clearly rapidly dying. And he is passed out from shock.
Oh, that is no good. How do I gotta try to wake him up again. He's gotta be awake for this. He's gotta help me out. How else the house is gonna survive?
How do you wake someone up when they pass out from shock?
I don't fucking know. Adrenaline.
Yeah, adrenaline. There's lots of ways you can do that.
Yeah, but I don't want to use an AFAC on him.
I mean, you could use a sternal rub if you wanted, if you give me another medicine roll.
Alright, I rub his sternum.
I'll help him. +2.
Okay. You immediately rip open the man's and drive your knuckle sternum, grinding it up and down. After a few passes, he breathes a deep breath and locks eyes with you with panic. Set back in, and he screams as loud as he can.
You only die faster if you scream.
He screams louder.
No, that is not good. Assistant, Peter, I need rope, something to shut him up. Oh wait, no assistant.
Oh no, we're monsters.
Yes, you're monsters.
Hoots.
We are not monsters. We are just getting the means to an end. And
Very
having
well.
fun while doing
I
so.
think if I replace your kidneys with your spleen, it should work. You should survive.
You pull out your scalpel and take to the man's guts in an attempt to rearrange them in a pattern in which no god intended for them to be. Give me another medicine roll.
I assist. +2.
As you attempt to perform your macabre surgery, the man has clearly passed away from blood.
Well, that was an unfortunate accident, Doctor. But no.
Can I tell what time it is?
Are you looking to call the death?
You think it's about 1:30 in the afternoon.
Okay. What day is it?
Fuck it, it's Tuesday.
Okay.
Time of death?
9 o'clock Tuesday.
A very unfortunate loss.
He could not be saved.
I'm sorry, Doctor. No one could blame you for this. It wasn't your fault.
Okay.
I know. The gods can be so cruel sometimes.
Rabbit will look up to God and ask him why he's let this happen.
You receive no response.
Why?
No, don't ask so stupid questions. We must keep going.
Alright, Jadwa. Jadwa or Killjoy who wanted to go in the house?
I went inside.
Okay. You went inside. What did you want to look for?
I want to go into the room with the woman inside.
Heading into the room, you find the same thing that was found previously. The woman has been stripped naked, her hands cut off, her head cut off, her hands laying on the ground nearby, and her head also rolled to the ground nearby. The bed sheet is covered in her blood, and her long white hair, and her long, like, silverish whitish hair is laying in a pool of blood, and laying in the pool of their blood next on top with her head.
Okay, I'm going to get like a blanket or something from like somewhere in the room, like a clean one, and take the body and move it outside and try and find a shovel or something to give this woman a respectful burial.
Okay. You can manage to find some extra sheets in one of the cabinets. You wrap her up in a set of her linens, putting her head and hands inside of it, and carry the woman back outside. The rest of you see him carrying this wrapped body back out of the house.
I go to a somewhat clear area of dirt and lay her down, and I look at Warrior and say, "Watch her. Make sure the dog doesn't get to her. I am going to go and find a shovel and some wood." and I walk off to presumably where there's like a shed or something, where there might be a shovel or something.
There's a small shed near the windmill.
Hmm.
Working your way over there, you do end up coming across a simple spade, as well as a few extra planks of wood.
I pick those up, go over and start digging the hole. Just trying to be, trying to be like, not like a shallow grave, but like a deep enough grave to where it's, not like the body won't just come up or something or other. I don't know. I'm just gonna dig a grave and try and make it respectful as possible and gently lay her down in it.
Okay, that'll take you a couple hours to get it dug all the way. So
I'm gonna do that.
All right. You continue digging through till dusk. That's digging the hole deep enough and laying the woman's body down within the hole.
Hmm.
Was anyone else going to want to do anything during these several hours of digging?
I can use my crafting. I can use my crafting and brain power to make better defenses.
Are we taking this barn for our own?
No, it belongs to the person who it belongs to.
Yeah.
We're going to be moving on to that town, and probably we'll leave this place after I finish burying, and I'm probably gonna write a note saying something, saying great apologies to the guy or whatever, and saying sorry we didn't get here before these fucking savages got here.
Sorry, found your wife dead.
It's gotta be more respectful than that, Cheems. Jesus Christ.
Eh.
No one else wants to do anything?
I'm gonna go look around the house, see what all is in there. Just let me know if there's anything of value that's small.
Okay. Around the exterior of the house, you don't really find much. There's, like I said, there's some chickens nearby, as well as you don't really find anything on the exterior of the house that's valuable.
Right. Well, I'm gonna... I guess I'll help out to speed up this process of burying.
Okay. You'll take turns digging the woman out, and eventually having the body laid down to rest and covered up. Utilizing the wood, you make a post. You drive the post into the. You drive one of the pieces of wood into the ground nearby, into the ground atop the grave site to make a makeshift headstone.
Teams.
Hello? Robot Australian. Can anybody else hear him?
No.
Meet more.
Beep bop, beep bop, beep bop, boop.
Beep bop.
Beep bop.
Fucking. Piece of shit.
Okay, there you go.
There we go.
Okay, good. I quickly just put my hand on his shoulder and say, "Thank you very much, my friend. You helped me today." And I'm like, "Do you know this woman's name, perchance? I saw you go inside before."
I'll look at the back of the portrait and see what the names are.
Looking at the back of the portrait, there is what seems to be a name. There is what seems to be names written on them. Who wants to give a name to the dude?
Call him Jackson.
Fucking.
Sure, the guy's name is Jackson, and what is his wife's?
Jill.
Someone else.
With Jack and Jill.
No,
Someone else who
fucking
didn't-
Sarah or something.
Sure, Sarah, why not?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good at coming up with names.
Alright. Yeah, you find a small note on the back. You find a small inscription on the back that denotes that this picture was taken when Jackson was first promoted to captain in the TNA. It's dated to give or take about a month ago.
I look at this sadly and go, damn shame. Does anyone happen to have that knife? Because I'll probably just call R.I.P.
I do.
Sarah. Okay.
I
Could
hand
you
you the
carve
knife.
that in? Oh, okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay. You take the carving in the that small inscription upon the plank of wood.
I'm also gonna. Is there any paper inside the house or a pen or something to write a letter?
I have a notepad and paper. Notepad and pencil on me.
I'm gonna just write a letter saying I'm very sorry for your loss. I'm sorry that we weren't able to get here in time. The savages that came here, they were terrible, and I am deeply apologetic. I tried my best. And then I'm just gonna leave that. Not on the heads, not on like where the grave is, because it'll probably, if it rains, it's probably just gonna fuck that up. So I'm probably gonna leave it inside, in a place that you will definitely see.
Okay.
On her corpse.
You leave it on the foyer table, where it will obviously be found.
Okay, and I go outside and just say, well, let's find a place to camp. We cannot stay here. It's not safe.
Yes.
Okay. You all go and continue to find a place to camp, exiting the wheat fields and continuing to follow the tracks. After a short while, you set yourselves up for camp for the evening as the sun begins to set. Give me one moment. I'm gonna go take a piss and grab myself another drink.
Me too.
Quick 2-minute break, guys. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We're good.
So, as you all will begin to sleep and rest for the night, who's going to be on watch?
The warrior has first watch.
Well, wow, Rhea. I need one other watchman.
I'll watch. I'll watch.
watch.
Oh. I was
The
gonna
Zoc-
watch. I was gonna watch with the warrior and set up some booby traps just in case.
Oh, never mind. Then a doctor will take a well-earned rest after saving the life, or unfortunately not being able to save the life of the.
Sad days.
All
God
right.
rest his soul.
All right. You all go to sleep for the evening, other than your two watchmen. The doctor, your head is filled with great dreams of your previous patients and your constant attempts to save their lives.
One day I will bring a man back from beyond the fold. I will become Dr. Frankenstein.
What did I miss?
Nothing. We just got back and we're just resuming.
Me talking
Okay.
about how the new Thor movie's ass.
Yeah.
We're sleeping
Okay,
for
so-
the night.
So, the warrior, I require you to roll me a d12 again. Oh, good God.
Oh God.
Oh, nat 12!
Yeah, nat 12.
Psych! Nice!
As you all sit in this clearing in the brush, the warrior, you begin to hear buffeting. You hear the sounds of a rapidly approaching helicopter.
Oh, shit.
Cover the fire! Cover the fire!
Throw water on the fire and then hide into the trees.
No, don't throw water on the fire. Throw dirt. Jesus Christ.
Dirt.
Dirt. Throw dirt on it.
Dirt in the fire and then run in the trees and hide.
All right, you all attempt to quickly snuff the flames out, managing to snuff out the flames and ducking into the nearby bushes. Give me a stealth, please.
Ah, fuck. Is that Seer or Moxie?
A stealth and
Stealth is
cunning.
its own skill.
Yup.
Fuck.
Stealth and cunning.
Bitch.
31.
Fucking rabbit's gone.
Oh, 19.
Invisiblest. Everybody is invisible.
We got 3. I need 2 more. one from Killjoy, and one from Scalar.
Sorry, I was talking to guard. What am I rolling?
Stealth.
Stealth.
Alright, I have absolutely nothing in stealth, so...
Cunning.
Oh, cunning? Okay, yeah, I have plenty of cunning.
Oh, we're all rolling stealth? Oh, that's gonna be me who's gonna fail it.
Stealth cunning.
Alright. As you all do this, as you all take cover.
Well, what's his face hasn't rolled yet.
Oh.
What's his face? Fuck you.
You're the fucking.
Doctor.
You're the
Yeah, there we
kid
go.
in class. You're a kid in class who told the teacher that we had homework last night.
Alright, Doctor and good old Killjoy's character.
Torchia.
Portia. Sorry, you don't have your name on there thingamado. So the two of you
I forgot how to do it.
use your name, but we can deal with that later.
Okay.
So all of you manage to quickly take cover as the chopper flies overhead. However, the chopper begins to turn back around. And you see a spotlight turn on. And it begins to try to sweep your area. The two of you give you another stealth roll.
Oh, Scalar and Killjoy.
Fail it now. Ugh. Come on, Killjoy.
Yep, nope, that is the wrong die. Oops, sorry.
+3.
Alright. Killjoy, you tuck yourself away into the brush. However, Doctor, as you attempt to do that similarly, you end up falling flat onto the ground nearby. As the light illuminates where you are.
Can I shoot the light with my Makarov?
Don't do it.
Why not? They're already spotting us.
Not us, just the doctor.
Yeah.
They haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, they're just gonna capture the Doctor.
Okay, yeah, that's fine then. See you later. Have a fun plane ride or helicopter ride.
It's a magic carpet ride.
The chopper begins to fly overhead. And you hear a blaring loudspeaker overhead, and it's instructing you to remain as they're looking for a landing site.
I think it's time to shoot out the light with my suppressed Makarov, right?
That's not gonna do anything. That's just gonna tell them that there's more of us here.
They're gonna lose sight of us, and we can run.
Yeah, but they're gonna lose sight of us anyway when they land.
Will they?
Probably.
Most unlikely.
They said they can't land there. They have to look for a landing site. They told them to stay there.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and whenever we hear the blade start wearing down, then we can run. Or,
Okay.
you know.
The chopper, after circling for a few moments, and you hear it fly a good distance away, a few hundred meters, and lands. As the chopper lands, the blades begin to whir down, and you can see, looking through the tree line, looking through the brush, that there are several flashlights that are on, and they're approaching your direction. You can see about 6 people.
We have to doctor to come.
No.
Wait, what? What's the plan here? You gotta talk to me.
Well, we are hidden, correct?
Yeah.
And the only one that they can see is the doctor.
Oh.
Do you
Yeah,
have
hey.
any fun things on you at the
Do I have any
moment?
fun things? I just got a lot of medical stuff.
I got C4.
Are you gonna put C4 on me, bro?
I got an exploding knife.
The warrior's just gonna hide in the bush.
I
You
think we
guys-
should
you guys-
hide and
Just
ambush
ambush
them.
Yeah, let's
Yes!
just ambush and then take their
I could also
helicopter.
Maybe get some information out of them.
I can make
Let's just wait.
Whoa,
Let's
I
just
can
wait and
make
see
it-
what they have to say.
I
wait,
can make a tripwire with deck cord and C4.
wait a minute.
No.
Whoa, while they're coming over here, can I stealth over towards the helicopter in its blind spot?
Maybe? There's likely crew still on the chopper, though.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't want them getting away.
Can we just ambush the fuckers?
Yeah, you guys.
Like,
If
James, you can sneak over to the helicopter and try and kill the crew, but
I
like,
have an
I don't see
exploding
that
knife,
working out.
their argument is invalid. I will do that. I'm gonna sneak over there.
Fair point.
Give me a stealth roll because you're gonna have to sneak past the other guards. All the guys that are
Rolling
working their way there.
stealth at
Or you could just wait and see what the fuck they want.
I have advantage on this, by the way. I've just not been rolling my stealth advantage. 22.
Okay. You successfully sneak past the guys as they're moving forward, looking for the doctor's outline, and they don't spot it, nor do they hear you. As they approach the edge of the field, the lights illuminate. The lights are heading towards there. Doctor, what gear do you have on?
I have a little uniform on. I have a UMP-45 slung.
That's what I need to know.
Yep.
Oh fuck!
Oh, fuck.
Can I say it's slung on my back?
Okay.
I'm gonna die. Goodbye, Doctor.
The men approach you, and rifles raised, shining their flashlight towards you. As they're shining their flashlight towards you, the one in front yells out for you to keep your hands where they can see.
Good, very good. I put my hands up.
As he approaches, he gestures towards one of his other guys. Is Simmons, tie him up.
This with the rope and the wires and the. Come on, can you not see? I'm a man of medicine. I swore an oath to. What was that oath again? Do harm.
Roll bluff.
I forgot. Rope bluff.
Roll bluff.
Rope bluff.
Would this be a bluff, Moxie?
Yes.
He's fucking dead, guys.
Yeah.
See you guys. It was fun.
No. They will be on their knees soon enough. Don't you worry.
They look.
I'm not your mother last night.
He holds his guy back from him. Hold on, son. Like, what's a doctor doing way out here all alone?
I heard I was on my way going through the local villages, practicing medicine, healing the sick and the injured. When I came across this house. At this house, there were a lot of bad men, who happened to be coming under attack by another bad group of bad men. So they fought, and I after the fighting was over and the other group left, I came in and I tried to help whoever I could, but unfortunately, their injuries were too much, and they did not make it.
Oh. Okay. Tell me about those injuries. What are they hurt with?
They got shot.
Shots, you say?
I think one of them was raped.
Shot and raped. God, these insurgents are getting worse by the day.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, very, very bad. I think these men were. Well, what is this? Valley elves? There were groups. There were valley elves fighting valley elves. The normal gang warfare.
Fucking
What's
hell.
you a bit incredulously? Gang warfare, huh? I suppose is the way you could put it. Although I do very much appreciate you calling it more than likely our fighters were the other side, a gang.
More like gang bang warfare.
Mhm.
about the ribbon. I thought they were organized.
Very well then, Doctor. I'll tell you what. Hey, Doctor. You and your strange accent. The man walks forward, and as he gets closer to you... Oh, fuck, that's 26. He does end up spotting the sling across your body. He's like, is that where you got that weapon from?
Oh no, I've been
Doctor?
carrying. I have been carrying this for very long. Very dangerous to travel alone without protection.
Oh no! Why would you say that?
Doctor,
Doctor's an idiot.
you know that you can't be having those firearms.
Oh, of course. Yeah, if you want it, I don't know. My sling. I don't know if my sling will clip. I'll just unclip it and just have the weapon fall to the ground.
Take a couple steps back, Doctor.
We'll go like 5 steps back.
The man goes up and collects the weapon, and looks at you up and down. And looking around at your camp, he knows there's more people.
Oh shit!
Warrior, get ready.
So, Doctor,
Why not kill them?
where are the rest of them? Where are the rest of your... You hear him click his safety off. Insurgent friends.
Insurgents?
Is there?
You must be mistaken. I would not associate myself with them. But the rest of the insurgents, I think they went somewhere down south. I don't know. Whatever I point in the direction. Wait. Do I know where everyone else is?
They scattered all around, so
Okay,
they're
shit.
surrounding you.
We are in the bushes.
Is there?
Let me grab my scattered.
Is there a door gun and a guy on the door gun in the helicopter, or is there?
We'll
just...
get to you in a moment. Hold on. Okay.
Never mind. I don't know how to use scatter die yet. All right. I'll just point in a random direction. It's that way. They went that way. I don't exactly associate with anyone. I just heal. You know, do no harm, all that. Doctor stuff, healing.
The man's not buying it, Doctor. One moment. James. So, as you approach the helicopter, you can clearly see that there is both pilots in it, as well as a gunner on each side door, and you can even see the barrel of a gun on the rear ramp.
Shit.
Oh, that's a...
If things start to kick off, he's throwing that explosive knife inside that compartment where those 3 are. Or I assume 3.
That would be 5 at least.
5. Ooh.
2 pilots, 2 gunners up front, and 1 in the back.
Right, but they got metal. They got metal in between them. But I guess they still get fucked up from it.
Explosive in a flying object.
You don't work well.
Okay. So, Doctor, the man is approaching you and is like, Doctor, this is your last chance to tell me where they are, or I gun you down here. Doesn't have to be this way.
Can I do a bluff?
What do you want to say to him?
I want to say, once they saw the helicopter, they ran while I was sleeping. Or no, they ran off and they didn't exactly tell me where they were going, but it looked like they were running towards the house we just came from.
Okay. Go ahead, roll bluff for me.
Okay, let's do this.
Big money, no whammy.
You know what, Doctor? Since you were kind enough to disarm yourself, I highly doubt you'd be lying to me here. So I'll tell you what. Me and the rest of my friends are going to go level that house with your friends in it. You, he points in the opposite direction of it. Start walking that way.
You got it, sir. I will be walking this way.
One warning, Doctor. Next time I see you, I'm going to shoot you without a question.
It would be a shame if I saw you and you were bleeding out and I didn't assist you. Farewell, Doc. Farewell, my friend.
Oh
God.
no! You had to have
man-
last
I
laugh.
disappeared into the darkness.
The man reaches up towards his radio, and whispers and mentions something into it. The rest of you hiding in the can hear that he says that they're going to be returning to the chopper in order to go level that house.
Oh.
They all turn and walk back through the bushes the way they came, passing by inches away from Ko and Travis, and not Travis, but the warrior.
The warrior.
And as this happens, Rabbit, you hear the sounds of their crunching boots getting closer to you, and they pass you by too, as they load onto the chopper, and it takes off, beginning to spotlight towards the house.
Well, that was close.
Other than Doctor doesn't have a gun, you made it out of it unscathed.
Jesus
Take my gun,
Christ.
did they?
Yeah, they took your gun.
Oh, I thought they were gonna be dropping. Oh well.
Oh,
I'm
they-
a doctor anyway. I don't need to kill anyone. I already do that. I do enough of that. Without a gun.
How's your ballistic skill?
My ballistic skill is like 6.
I'm gonna give you my pistol.
That's fine.
It's suppressed Makarov, and you got 2 mags for it.
Is it the P? Is it like the PMM or is it the internally suppressed one?
B. So yeah,
BB?
it's the internally.
All right, cool.
I think we should get the fuck out of here now.
Agreed.
All right. So you all gather up your equipment and move further away from this location and into the bush, adjacent to where the tracks that you've been following are, or so you can quickly find them in the morning. Setting back up your camp, the night goes by uneventful.
Alright.
Waking the next morning, you take to continuing to follow the tracks. We have one more random encounter before the end.
Oh boy.
Oh, my perception isn't that great, but I'll wait in stealth and watch.
You just have to roll a d12 to decide what it is.
Oh, okay. I went dumb for forever.
James, roll me the d12 then.
I got you, boy.
Hmm.
Hoyaka.
6.
All right. Oh, nice. The Woodcutter's Dilemma. I like this one. This is
The
fun.
what?
The Woodcutter's Dilemma.
Hmm.
So, as you all are traveling through the bush, you hear the sounds of bickering coming from up ahead. As you travel along, you see three elves. 2 of them are southern elves. One of them is a valley elf. And they seem to have a kobold tied to a tree.
A fucking what?
The 3 of them are bickering in a way where they seem like they don't know what to do with. While the creature seems to be attempting to bargain with.
How
What did this kobold
Are they
do?
noticeably?
How rare
Are
are
they
kobolds?
noticeably armed?
They don't appear to be armed beyond simple tools like woodcutting axes.
I'm gonna slowly come out, greet them friendly, but like I'm still gonna have my gun like it's relaxed, but like if I need to, I can still use it. I'm just gonna be like, "Hello, friends. What seems to be the problem?"
They pause and look over towards you, just like this little thing was trying to steal our food.
I walk over to the thing tied to the tree and look at it. What is this thing?
Kobold.
A fucking
know-
what?
Kobolds, little furry, weird creatures. I think classic D&D kobold, not the modern 5th edition one.
Ah, okay.
Classic
I-
D&D kobolds are kind of like they're kind of like short dog-like people.
Fucking.
I'm gonna still be looking
Look it
confused.
up so you don't have to
and just-
explain it again.
I'm just gonna be looking confused at him for a second, just nod. Okay. Does it talk?
It's clearly talking. It's trying to
Oh.
bargain.
I look
It's
at
trying to bargain as now you're freedom.
I look at the thing and go, so why did you try and steal these nice men's food?
The thing in its broken Tunka seems just be saying that it was hungry and trying to feed itself. It couldn't capture anything for several days.
Sounds
okay, so-
reasonable to me.
So the difference is like quirky odd kobold versus like normal kobold.
Yeah. Classic
Alright.
kobolds are more are covered in fur and stuff like that. They aren't lizards anymore.
This is out of character, but I'm half tempted just to fucking grease this kobold and call it a day.
Oh
You
god.
If you want to, the three that are arguing, one of them, the Valley Elf, is clearly in that camp. If he wants to, he wants to just chop the thing's head off. The other two are in the camp. Just let it go.
Hey, buddy, you didn't want to hurt anybody. You didn't want to kill anybody. You just wanted to get food. And you
It's
just...
like yes, no,
Right.
no want hurt, want food.
Alright.
Hmm.
I need you to
I,
promise not to do it again, okay?
I'm gonna
Promise, yes.
I
Don't
cut
hurt
the
anyone.
ropes.
I'm gonna like reach into my fucking kit and pull out a ration pack and just like, do you know how to make rations? And I just wave it in front of him.
It looks at you with this plastic covered thing, just like, what is this?
Okay. I think I'm going to feed the kobold some stuff from this MRE because he clearly wouldn't know how to use it.
Give him one of those chocolate protein mixes. Because I want to see if kobolds are allergic to chocolate.
Are they
I'm just
allergic to
gonna
chocolate?
feed him the MRE and just pat him on the head, going, "It's alright, buddy. I don't want to hurt you."
You show him how to do that, and as you pat him on the head, he looks up towards you and gives you a wide smile. You can see jagged, sharp teeth, as well as bits of food hanging out from it.
I chuckle jovially as I see that. Oh, that's the spirit of my little man.
The other three elves look at you just like, you're a strange duck.
Eh,
Fuck it.
he doesn't want to hurt anyone.
They gather their gear and just like, we're just gonna get back to gathering firewood.
Alright, we're gonna keep
Okay.
this, thanks.
Have
Get-
a nice day, you lot.
Get rid of
Stay
that
up-
thing. The three of them wander off.
What's your name, buddy?
Crusader! Name it.
Godfrey.
Goofy.
What did you just say its name was?
Godfrey.
Okay, I thought you said Jiffrey. I was like, please no. Sure, his name is Joffrey.
Joffrey, huh? That's a nice name. I like that name. Did you see any big metal things with wheels on them going through this part?
It nods its head and is like, yes. They go big post ahead.
Really?
People trade.
Can you take us there?
Nods its head, is like, yes, I can take. Me no welcome there, though, but me can show.
I think we found our lead, gentlemen.
And you wanted to kill him. What is wrong with you?
Not me.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, they left already, dude.
Oh. Well, Killjoy wanted to kill them.
Oh,
That was out of character.
He'll just give a
Yeah.
fuck. He'll just smoke anything.
Yeah, fair point.
Alright.
Mm,
So,
Little bit.
after the little kobold finishes eating, it gestures towards you. Come, follow. I'll show.
alrighty. Oh wait, did we get our full rest?
Yes, you did get a full rest.
Okay.
Mm.
So, following that, you are all led off to that area. Oh,
Oh boy.
So glad I thought to ask that.
all right. You're all led by this small little kobold to a trading post that is set to a small trading post. You can see the building. The buildings are a small group in a centralized hub. Within the area, you can see that a group of TNA are lounging under a tree nearby. They seem to have strung hammocks between their vehicles and the trees. And you can see through the nearby area a small I gotta get this right one. Should be this one. Yep, activate. You see there are TNA that are lounging off to the side. And through and behind them, trees. You can see that there is a crystal clear river. They're barely visible through the tree line. Many locals can be seen bathing and lounging at the beach. The small area is surrounded by fields of green plant, and each surrounded by low rock walls. With various. The compound itself has high earthen walls that are about 10-15 feet high. And you could see a small trading hub, and you can see small small-time traders set up on the right side, with the TNA soldiers that are. They just seem to be looking around.
Hello?
Pyro
Hello?
keeps
Hello?
cutting out.
God damn it! Where'd you lose me at?
We lost you
Something
several
about
places,
lounging.
but the lounging part was the main one.
Okay, moment. So, the small trading hub is set up. There's buildings with about 10 to 15 foot walls surrounding the entire compound, and a group of TNA soldiers are lounging.
Ah, fuck, it
Motherfucker,
happened.
again.
Yeah, again!
At the same place.
At the same place!
A group of TNA soldiers are lounging on the trees to the right side, having strung hammocks up between their vehicle and the trees. Through the trees, you can see a crystal clear river running along. Around it, you can see many locals bathing and lounging by the beach. The little compound itself is surrounded by fields of green plants and with sunflowers bursting forth from them. Each surrounded by small, low rock walls with various locals tending to them. On the right side of the compound is a row of tents where there seems to be traders setting and selling their wares for the day.
Alright, one of us is gonna need to stay outside the village with the guns.
The warrior has yes.
I have no combat skill. Warrior, you're probably more likely to be able to be good.
I can Torchia can easily use his moxie to get a good price on shit or talk to whoever.
And I can help.
I'm gonna sit out this one. Make sure you take. Is having a radio something that you can't have?
Probably very suspicious.
Yeah.
Okay. Does
Yeah.
anyone have a large local-looking bag you could stick the radio in to make it so if I need to contact you, I can?
I have my giant Alice rucksack that we could probably cram it into.
That probably looks suspicious because it's military kit.
then other than that, I don't know.
Since I don't really have any of that, I'm good.
Alright, well, Torchia is gonna take out his MP5 with the sling and just kind of hook it over Jade was neck and sling him his rucksack before he goes walking in.
And
All right.
Rabbit will go with him.
I'm gonna set up a little outpost outside, like to hide our shit, so no one, even if they're walking by on the road next to us, they can't see us. Little hidden little spot.
The warrior would like to climb a tree and make sure he has a good line of sight.
Alright, you can easily do all that. So, the team that's going inside, where are you going to go?
I gotta sell some things to make some money, and I gotta sell stuff.
I think just kind of walk down Main Street and just just do as the Romans do, to kind of blend in and scope out the scene.
Working your way down through the main street, there's the vendors around the edges is kind of try to bring your attention to them, just like, hey, come buy, sell. One of them catches your eye. It's an older looking adorned man. He seems to be wearing tattered rags. He's heckling you to buy things from his shop, telling you he has trinkets that he's found that you might be interested in.
Torchia is gonna walk up to him and be like, trinkets is what kind?
Looking through the wares that he has out in front of him, you can see he has a little bit of everything. Actually, there seems to be uniforms from both the TNA as well as the FNS. He also has various little things that look such as medals, things along those lines, and even has, strangely enough, like little bits of shrapnel and stuff like that. Some of them still even have little bits of blood left on them. He also has various other items, and he tells you if there's. He gestures behind him to some crates, and he's like, "I might have something that might interest you in there."
Let's take a look.
He's like, "Anything in particular you're after?"
Just browsing, bro.
Well, I mean, digging through the rest of his stuff in there, you can see that he has several sorts of generalized weapons, things like that, including one of the knives that looks very similar to the one you had.
He's gonna pick it up and be like, "Hey, this is a very nice knife, my friend. Where'd you get this?"
He gives you a wide, happy smile that you like what you see. He's like, "I got this from my friend Salat. He runs one of the facilities in town." Gesturing behind him towards the wall.
Interesting now. What does he do there?
He tells you that he generally, just as far as he's aware, just handles simple trade goods, things along those lines.
Really?
Oh,
Does he tend to venture out, or is it just in main town?
He tells you Salat tends to stay there, but he sends his groups out. He sent his boys out earlier this week. They went north.
From where
They
we
took
came?
the. Huh?
I was asking you out of game. Is that from where we came?
No, you came from the south. He tells you that they went to the north in that strange horseless carriage of.
I've never been on one of those, but they always look fun.
He gives you a nod and then like kind of rubs his beard. He's like, "I've never been in one of them either, but I hear they're wonderful."
Yes, he is. So you said he has like little trinkets, like medals and pins and stuff like that?
Yeah.
he's gonna pick out like a few pins and be like, yeah, I like the look of these. Maybe I add to my shirt. It makes it look nice.
Yeah, you find a couple pins. One of them appears to depict like one of them depicts a sunflower. Another one seems to be depicting that local form of weasel that the smugglers are named for. The Katya. However, it's in a rather cartoonish fashion.
So
Both
not
seem to
like
be
an official one.
No, both seem to be made out of like brass.
All right. I take a handful of these pins. I'm like, I think I like the look of these.
He nods. He's like, I'll give you both of those for 2 silver.
Yeah, he looks at him. He's like, yeah, two silver. How about a copper? A copper look nice.
Yeah, 2 silver seems a bit much, man.
He looks at the two of you with a slight shrug. He's like, "Oh, but they're precious. They're wonderful trinkets."
I'm gonna roll my moxie.
Yep,
See
go ahead.
if I have persuade.
Add my 5 to yours.
Perception. Yep. So
that'd be plus 11.
well, yeah.
Dirty 20.
He tells you, "I'll let it go for one silver."
1 silver. Yeah, I can do that.
Very nice.
He nods his head at you and hands over the 2 trinkets, and you hand him back the silver, and he gives you a firm handshake.
Yeah.
It's like, "Thank you very much for doing business."
I see you're in the market. Would you be willing to buy any of this stuff that I've got?
He's like, well, let's see what you have.
I'll pull out the ornate tea set that's got the silver lining.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah, look at this. It's really good, isn't it? Look at that. It's real silver lining that.
Nods his head at that. It's just like, this is very, very wonderfully made.
The only thing we're gonna be treating later is rape.
I'll give you 2 gold for it.
Yeah, two gold, and how about that 5 silver? All right, it's a really good. Look at it. I'm going to use my moxie. And can I add yours, my friend?
Yeah, I have 6.
Alright. So I'm gonna roll for bargaining. 27.
He rubs the back of his head and he's like, fine. I'll give you that little bit of extra.
Alright, that's good. Alright, so
The man's just trying to make a living out here.
Goofy living.
hey, we've all gotta make a living, friend. Yeah, I got some more stuff for you. Just give me a second. I gotta write all this shit down. Yep. Why does it always do that? Alright. And he'll also pull out the necklace and the 2 rings.
He looks at the necklace and the 2 rings, considering they're both made of gold. He's just like, that's a little too rich for my blood.
Would you know anyone who would be in the market for this type of thing?
Tells you that you'll either have to go to one of the main towns, you might be able to arrange it with Salat.
Oh,
He has more money than anyone.
Alright, well, how about this? And I'll pull out the sealed thing of the really fine wine.
Ooh, now this, I'm interested.
I've got 1 more bottle of it, too.
You do?
Yeah, I got 2 bottles of this. Well, 2.5, but I doubt you want the one that's been opened, right?
He nods his head at that. I certainly don't want to use product.
It's probably got brain in it too.
Might. Looking at the bottle over in as much detail as he can, it's like, I don't know much about wines, but
Well,
What are you looking for? What are you looking to get out of it?
let me tell you something. Look at where this is exported from, and I'll point towards the writing. I'll say, can you get much product from there these days?
That's very far away, I'll give you that much. It's not often we get things from Harakas Vale.
Tell you what, you offer me a price.
Eames.
Tell me what you think it's worth.
50 kroner.
For the right buyer, I could probably sell each of these for maybe 6 gold a pop. I'll give you 2 gold and 8 silver for each.
James, you could have gotten a meeting with the man that we need to get to.
I still can. I have the necklace and 2 rings. Just give me a minute.
Fair point.
I'll tell you what. I can let him go for 4 gold. We're headed to one of the big cities, so we could wait and sell them there, where there's a lot of people.
He tells you if you're going to try to get him for 4 gold on that, he's not making it. You can keep them.
All right. You know what? You can have them for the 2 gold.
Okay, he hands you 2 gold and he hands you 3 gold and 6 silver to be the equivalent for the 2.
2 gold and 6.
3 gold.
Okay. 3 gold.
Because 3 gold, 6 silver, because 10 to 10 ratio. So
6. All right. Okay.
it's like very fine doing business with you. I'll certainly be able to make some money on it.
Also, do you know how I could get in contact with your friend? I'm really looking to let go of this necklace and these rings.
He tells you that Salat works out of the southwest side of town. He's right across from his location is right across from the Woodstocks.
Okay. I'd love to go to Woodstock.
Stocks.
Stocks.
Stock.
Okay. No drugs, got it. Yet.
Like, you want drugs?
I mean,
Cocaine.
I don't not want drugs.
Well, make sure you bring that up to Salat. He's able to bring that. He's been pulling a lot of those in lately.
Okay, that sounds good. Alright, thank you for your help. It's been
Not a problem. It's glad to do business with you.
Good to do business. Alright. I think we've made our money and we have a new lead. The lead. As he's walking away with how do you say your name again? Killjoy?
Oh, Torchio.
Giorgio. Alright, yeah, as we're walking away, I'll let him know. Alright, looks like we got nowhere to go now.
Okay. The 2 of you work your way down and around the front of the compound towards the west side. And you see, and the rest of you, those of you who are staying out on Overwatch, saw this exchange they had with this old man. And you see them working their way towards the near entrance to town to you guys.
Well, I hope they got something good out of him.
Money.
More money.
Any
Alright.
information?
So, with you guys working your way into the west side of the compound, you can see that there's 3 doors in this area, as well as an archway that leads onto the east side of the compound. The 3 doorways. The one that's right across from the wooden stocks is sticking out further than the others. While the other 2 seem to be pushed back, and you can see that there's a couple people sitting around on chairs out in front of them. They just seem to be discussing and lounging in the little bits of shade offered by awnings that are hanging out from.
Hmm.
They don't seem to pay you any mind as you enter this area.
There's on the there look. I don't know how to phrase this, but I'm looking for like buildings where traditionally the size and layout would suggest that they might be keeping people in there. Like sort of slave situation.
I mean,
Flames.
they probably wouldn't keep them in the open, so
Yeah, it's a hard. I imagine that's like a net 20 to get.
Yeah, he's looking for a place that they could potentially be harbingering them, like a building. Like,
I mean, there's plenty of buildings around where they could keep people. It's not hard to keep people quiet. You all well know this.
Yeah. Well, we'll take a look around the town and report back to our group. If
Okay.
that's what you want to do, Killjoy.
Yeah. Taking a look around the area, there's a main. There appears to be like a main like kind of like a hall, like a town hall sort of deal in the east side. And as you make your way to the northern end, where there's clearly a large roadway that leads through the town, you get the smell of like motor oil, stains of it on some of the ground, on bits of the ground, and you can see that there's pathways that lead in between separated buildings with what looks to be like some kinds of like drag marks leading back to them, leading back into the alleyways that lead through them. And there's some people gathered around the well. Well, they seem to be drawing up water.
Okay. Oh. Alright. Drag marks. What type of drag marks are they?
They don't look to be like the dragging people. It looks like someone might have just been dragging.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't look like anyone was struggling or anything like that.
Gotcha.
Like children.
We'll take note of the direction in which the Humvees are going. And then we'll.
Well, the Humvee that they had went north. The only vehicle in town is the one with the DNA right now.
Okay. Guess we'll head back to the group now.
Okay. You return and regroup with everyone at your guys' staging area outside of the compound.
Alright, guys, I think we have an idea of who fucked up our village.
Really?
Oh,
I already told you it's the trading fucks, but did you figure out who's the ringleader here?
his name is Salami.
so on me.
Every time, James, you always do that.
You call
So
me
what?
fucking Terratio, and I'm like, close, but alright.
I have trouble with names.
Did you hear what they said?
Well, they said.
I mean,
What did-
I'm talking to Killjoy.
Oh, sorry. You gotta let me know.
Sorry. Did you hear what the person he was talking to said the name was?
Oh, shit, I'm trying a fucking brain fart. I'm sorry. I think it's no. Fuck, I can't remember off the top of my head. I know you just said it, Pirate.
What information are you looking for?
The name of the guy we talked to who runs, I guess, the big kind of like store.
Salat.
It's a lot.
Salami.
Soldat.
Okay. So what do you say we do?
Yeah?
Do we?
Blow it up.
I
No.
don't know if Salat's still
We
in
need-
town right now. I think he left with the Humvees that he got.
We still.
Trader told you that he stays in town.
Oh, okay.
His boys do his dirty work.
Right, right.
We need.
His boys left.
We
He might
know-
be alone.
We know where he is
I
right
want
now.
I want the least amount of collateral damage here, because we are only here to revenge. We are only here to get those who harmed our village.
Only here for vengeance.
The problem is the
Yes.
TNA is here, and when we shoot our guns, they are going to come running.
Well aware of that. So we could wait until nightfall and get into the barracks and, do the little knockout and dispose of, if you catch my drift.
I mean, are there
The
bears?
Torchia pulls out, like, is about to grab his C4. It's like, then boom?
Nope.
Uh,
No.
He'll say,
No
that
boom.
isn't a terrible idea. I mean,
Play.
if you can rig that up to the doors of their compounds.
Work smarter, my friend, not harder. So, Warrior, you're with me on this, yes?
Warrior just wants heaps of booty.
And I'm well aware, and he will get it. But I need someone to bounce off of here. You're getting what I'm putting down, Warrior? You'll get your booty, and we'll get to do it quietly.
Don't you worry. The booty will be mine.
Yes. So we can wait until nightfall. They might sleep in their vehicles. Hell, they might even leave, so we wouldn't have to deal with them. But everyone else is very good on that, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So we're gonna wait until nightfall and try and
I can
do sneaky sneaks.
Well, if we do this right, we can probably assassinate all his guards without him finding, and then I can
Firing a shot.
and I can get him at knife point.
Well, just dispose of them.
Yeah.
It would be better if you didn't kill them, but we might not have that choice.
Plus, I want to kill them.
Okay then.
Just a preference. I mean, I guess we shouldn't.
If you kill them, do it quietly. We don't want to get our cover blown, and we don't want our man to get out of here.
Okay.
We want to catch him alive so we can interrogate him.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Yes.
Okay. You all wait until nightfall. As night descends on the town, let's see here. What are the TNA doing? Oh, wow. You lucky bastards.
What?
What?
They leave.
Yes.
Yes.
That makes
damn
this a lot easier.
Why does my fucking random charts have to fuck me?
Let's celebrate with the C4.
No.
Yay, they're gone. Alright. Time to do sneaky acrobatic stuff.
Alright. Give me a stealth roll as you all move into the compound.
Alright. Fuck.
Ninja, 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 ninja. Oh shit.
Oh, bad.
They're 27. Or, yeah, 27.
15.
I don't know why it rolled twice.
Alright.
No, okay, dirty 20. Never mind. I was confused.
You all sneak your way into the compound easily without issue. Reaching the entryway towards where you have been told Salat lives. You stand before his closed door, the closed doorway leading into where he enters his place of residence.
Alright. Is there a way in through his
Is it locked?
through a window outside?
Looking around this on the front end, there's no windows at all.
Yes.
Is the door locked?
Wait. Before you start messing with the door, I want to make an acrobatics check to try to get to the roof.
Okay. You guys all work together. You can easily get you up to the roof. It wouldn't be necessary if
Oh,
you're all helping them.
okay. Automatic success for you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are helping them out.
Yep. All right. I'm
All right.
up.
You all assist him up towards the roof. As you make it to the top of the roof, you can see that the roof is constructed of simple wood planks, and they may cause problems for you if you attempt to move across them. However, you might bounce across the beam of the nearby wall.
That'd be a stealth check or.
That would be another acrobatics roll
Oh.
to balance yourself across the beam.
Okay, yeah, I can do that easily. Acrobatics, cunning. Beep, beep, beep. 5. Dirty 20.
Moving your way across the beam, you end up looking across the back of Salat's house. And you can see that there's another doorway there, as well as a bunch of crates. It's all closed and all banded shut with iron.
Oh shit! Can I look over the side of the wall and see my compatriots?
You're on the far side of the house, so not where you are now. No, but if you,
yeah,
simple as that. You'd have to sneak back across.
Sneak or acrobat is the one.
Acrobatics across. You're still sneaking, but you have to make sure you balance.
All right, fuck it. I'll do an acrobatics across the thing to let him in on it. Well, yeah, kusha. 34.
Nice.
Working your way across, you crouch above them on the upper wall, and you inform them of what you spotted on the opposite side. There's no windows. There's another door, but that's the end of the house. It's a single room.
Well, it's good to know. At least we know we have our guy.
If
That guy wasn't lying.
If I help them up, can I assist them in getting across the wood plank without fucking up?
Probably.
All right, who wants up?
I'll go up.
All right.
Good luck, you two.
Give us. He'll say, "Give us 30 seconds, and then you guys breach the front, and we'll breach this end."
Warrior, you are front. I'm middle in the dock. You can go in the back.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna acrobat our way across. Acrobat cunning for you.
Warrior, remember, be quiet. This is a stealth operation.
All right.
29.
The two of you make it across and lower yourselves down using the crates as stepping stools. You are in position and ready to breach.
All right, after the 30 seconds passes, you guys breach first on the front.
Okay. I tap Warrior on the shoulder. Go, go, go. Warrior, my man.
Crusader.
All right, Booty Warrior, give me a strength roll.
Crusader, my man. Warrior.
Give me that brawn.
Come on, you big.
Is he waking up?
Probably got too drunk and fell asleep again.
Yeah.
8?
No, I just don't have any brawn on this character, and I can't fucking quick check shit.
Slamming in your foot into the door, you hear the sounds of rattling, but it doesn't breach.
All right, my end then.
You hear someone screaming from inside. What the fuck was that noise?
Rick.
As that happens, the door on the other side gets slammed open, and the door leaving splinters on the ground as the two of you enter. You see a man rising out of what seems like a sleeping man on the ground.
I'll run
up groggily.
I run up to him.
If you want to live, boy, I suggest you stay on the ground.
And
You're not in the house.
You're still inside, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I'm gonna run.
Oh, sorry,
I'm gonna run forward and knock this guy down, and then put a knife to his chest. So is that the?
Oh, I had a funnier had a funny way of doing it. I was just gonna run up,
Oh
and
shoot!
I was gonna run up, jump, and just fucking full on ass plant him and break his fucking face.
Let's do it.
No, don't do that. We need him to talk. Fucking hell.
You can still talk. It just fucking hurt.
Let's do it together.
Yeah, we're gonna WWE this shit.
Oh, God.
Give me a CQB roll.
This is so
Straight
ridiculous.
CQB.
Let me.
Boss, try to remember the basics of CQC.
Let's see.
What the fuck? Hold up. Why do Discord mods purposely give themselves neck beards when they shave?
Alright. The two of you attempt to do this. As this happens, Killjoy, he sidesteps you and slamming you, your face planting into the wall. As that happens, Rabbit, you grab hold of the man, German suplex him into the. It cracks, and and you just hear as he hits the table.
You're finished, Solari. Ergy.
That's not my name, you fucking asshole! Why
I'm
are
gonna-
you doing this?
Shut up,
I'm
son.
gonna-
That's enough of you, Sloppy Joe.
I'm gonna move Warrior out the way and try and breach the door. I hope this works. Fuck.
You end up kicking the door, and the two of you who are inside, you'd hear the door get hit once more, and the bar on the other side jostles as it does not give way.
Motherfucker.
Can you go open that door for them? He's
Wrong fucking door.
Torchia pulls out the dead cord and C4 and's like, this way?
I
No.
mean, I'm not gonna tell you
No.
not to.
Alright. He's like, okay, and he like goes
No.
over to the door.
You guys might want to.
I swear to fuck, if you are getting out the C4 to open this door, I will beat your ass! I do this quietly, by the way, in like the whispered shout tone.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna.
I mean, don't the village people already know something's bad is happening with fucking crashing and banging noises coming from his house?
Are you
Sriracha.
going to? Are you
Just
gonna
put
plant the
goofy sound effects
C4?
on.
I'm planning the C4.
Sriracha. What did you?
So-
Okay.
So I'm going to
Okay.
I'm gonna take a little bit of C4 and the dead cord and string it down the hinges of the door. I'm not gonna make a big boom. I'm just gonna be enough to blow it off.
Then just
Okay,
use the
I'm
dead
gonna-
cord. You don't have to use C4 with the dead cord. That cord
Okay.
will blow it up its own.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that because I don't know how that shit works really.
I'm
So
gonna-
you're not a real army guy.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
gonna tap Warrior.
So yeah, I'm gonna string dead cord along the hinges, be like, "It's my time to shine, baby."
Get ready for combat, Warrior. Get the fuck back. And I'm gonna just get into this, like, corner here away from... Like, getting further away from the door. Just going, fucking let him do his shit. I'll beat his ass later.
All right.
The warrior's gonna get clear.
Alright. You all stand clear as the debt cord goes off with a resounding crack echoing through the night. You can hear the sounds of several of the local villagers clearly taking notice to this. And you can hear them rousing and probably coming to investigate.
Fucking
Rabbit-
retard.
Rabbit is going to get everybody to get this guy, and we're all gonna run out the village as fast as fucking possible. The closest forest line we're heading to and running with this idiot.
Okay, grabbing hold of the man, you see your compatriot Rabbit run out of the doorway, holding Salat in tow. Oh, and sprinting away,
Let's go!
yelling at all of you, "Run!"
Fucking
Fucking
idiots.
book it!
I follow, running, and I have the urge to get a knife hand and directly point it at fucking Killjoy's character and go, "What the fuck is wrong with you? What is your major malfunction, retard?"
Ah, yes,
But
the
I
urge
resist.
to purge.
I resist that urge for now until we're safe. I run just with the rest of them.
All right. You all run out into the darkness. You all having ran out into the darkness of the area. You can see that there are a bunch of torches and stuff like that have illuminated the area. And they seem to be taking keen notice of the fact that Salat's doors and everything have been blown off the hinges. But they don't seem to know where you went.
It's because we're so fast.
You all continue off into the bush, a few, let's just say about a mile away from the compound. And as you do so, you find yourself in the remnants of some old ruins.
You're gonna throw Sriracha to the ground. Where are they?
I go over to
I was like, what
fucking.
the fuck? Where's who?
I go over to James, push him away. Warrior, get over here! I grab him by his shoulders and lift him up and just smack him against the wall. You tasked your men with destroying a village a day ago or so. What? Where are the children from that village, might I ask?
Asked my men with destroying a village. What? No.
Well, if you
What on
happen
earth
to
are you
have
talking
information-
about?
I can't wait to figure out how badly we just fucked up.
Oh, we done fucked up
We
here, Ron.
completely and totally fucked up and got the wrong guys. I can already feel it.
Well, need someone for the experiments.
What village?
Warrior, could you perhaps help me here?
Oh, I want to see what you can do.
You see him?
'Cause you were the one that's so sure he's the one who did it.
Rabbit's gonna
I'm
point.
just watching.
Rabbit's gonna point to Warrior. You see him? You see that? I saw him rape a guy to death the other day.
All I can think now is the
Are
fucking
insane. It's like, what the hell are you?
Okay.
What are you sending
off-
your men out to get?
I'm a smuggler. I'd send them out to get everything.
Where are the children?
Are your men? What are your men armed with? Like, what firearms? What guns? What firearms? What weapons? What are they armed with? Tell me now.
Variety weapons. Usually I give them valves. They're cheap and easy.
Do I remember what caliber that cartridge was in?
It was definitely a foul. Yeah, it was a 308.
Okay. Do we still have that knife laying around, perchance?
Yeah, you would.
Okay. Whoever has the knife, I asked them to give it to me so I can show this fuckface it and say if this looks familiar.
I think that'd be Killjoy.
Killjoy.
Can you repeat less?
Killjoy, do you have the knife?
Oh, I always keep the knife on me.
Okay, I need to, make a point.
He gives you the
I get it.
Tertia gives you the knife.
Okay. I, show him the knife and go, do your men use these sorts of knives? Do they? Please tell me truthfully.
Yes, they do.
Okay. Do you deal with slavery or selling of people? Do you? Or do you not?
No, I don't deal with that. I deal in drugs.
I insight. I insight him. Insight check him. Which is, Moxie, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I deal in drugs. I deal in weapons.
30-20.
So as you can tell, he truly believes that he only deals in.
Why would your men want to steal children?
It's like I don't have them do that. I tell them to go recruit mules.
Who would?
Recruit mules? Hold on, you told them to recruit mules?
Yeah.
Oh, now.
Now you
you're
fucked up.
fucked up.
Now you fucked up, my friend.
What?
We want your contacts. Now. A mules.
We want...
I don't
We
never
want
see
to
the
go-
mules. My men deal with it. They gather up the people and they get them across the border. TNA doesn't search kids.
The warrior is gonna walk over, put his hand on his shoulder, and be like, "More. Your men razed an entire village to the ground and took children just to be mules.
Like, whoa.
They executed about 5 families. Now, what are some of the remnants of that village? And what's about to happen to you once we're done getting information? Can go either one of 2 ways. You see, you can go the easy way, or it can be the hard way. The choice is yours."
Ooh.
Guy, I don't know. Guy, what do you want to know?
Where
You're
are
gonna tell
the
us where your men
being
went.
taken?
If my guys scooped them up, they're gone. They're already over the border.
No, we don't believe that.
I'm telling you, man. I run a tight ship. They're gone.
I'm gonna inside check him again just to make sure. Doop, boop, boop, boop. Oof.
Oh, fuck.
In his panic state, you couldn't tell if he was being truthful or not. But, I mean, he hasn't lied to you yet, as far as you can tell.
Torchia,
Just like, hey,
Torchia is gonna go up to him with his deck cord and be like, "It kind of looks like you got a little dirt in your teeth," and he strings out, "How about we do a little flossing to make you talk better?"
He'll.
The man looks at you a little strange, looks at you a little bit of reluctance there. It's like, you don't want to do this.
We don't want to do what? No.
Don't want to kill me.
What?
Don't want to hurt me.
Rabbit will look to
Why?
Rabbit will look
I'm
to
the only one supplying you all with guns.
Do you
Fucking-
even know who we are?
No.
You clearly have my weapons.
That's
You're not wrong.
That's because
But
the
we can go
last
find
guy.
other bodies.
That's because we killed your guys
Hmm.
and took them.
It's like, really? I don't remember giving my guys any of those weapons. Just told you I give them fouls.
You just told us that you give your guys these weapons. So
Yeah.
You fucking stupid! He gives them fouls.
he
Now, I did not buy my weapon from you. I acquired it by other means.
That doesn't
But-
mean I don't smuggle more in.
Hold up. I heard a pirate say that he sold that we had his weapons.
Yeah. He's
Oh,
a smuggler. You have his weapons.
all right.
All weapons that get here are through. Remember?
Got it. I wasn't following. I thought he meant that he gave those weapons to his guys in the Humvees, sort of thing.
Fucking.
So you don't want to do this, man. Way.
He'll Rabbit
Yeah,
will look to the
but
rest of
we
the
have
group.
nothing to lose, my friend.
And Rabbit will look
Nothing.
to look to
You
the
have
rest.
everything to lose. You lose me, you lose the war.
That's not.
I am not even on their side. I am not
We'll
on their
come
side.
for you
Do you think
too.
I like them?
You're, as far as they're concerned, you're an insurgent. You've already picked a side, whether you want to or not.
Hey,
Does it look like I care? The
there-
village that I come from is gone. It is dead. So if I die, so be it. So if you die too, that would just be a bonus.
There actually is someone who knows where those kids went. And he'll look over to Spud, and he'll say, "Your men know, don't they? Your men would know where they took those kids. At least they would know that. They might not know exactly where they are, but we don't
One
really
of the
know.
groups would, maybe, yeah.
We
But
don't-
I'm telling you that if they got those kids, they're over the border. They're gone.
So we don't really need you, is what you're saying."
Get rid of me, they're going to not come back.
Oh,
They're smart lads. They'll beat feet and run.
How about this? We cut off your legs and arms and put you in the backpack. We'll have the doctor here make. We'll have the doctor here and make sure that you survive. And you know, if you don't feel willing to give information, we could put you down the river, my friend. It's very simple. You give us the information, or you die. Because I honestly do not care if you die or live. As
What kind
I have
of
lost
idiot
everything.
are you? I've told you what I know.
have a feeling you're hiding something from us. Is that true? Maybe, maybe not. But I believe what I want to believe. So to save your skin, I would recommend maybe helping us find our people. If you can, that would be great. If you cannot,
I'm gonna have to
you're out
re-tie
of
this
luck.
guy's hole after
Eh,
I'm gonna have to like retighten his hole after fucking Warrior's done with him.
I
So we can do it again.
I don't really think this guy's gonna be able to give us anything, guys. We're just gonna have to go dig around for every mule, both on this side and on the other side. What border is this you're talking about?
Yes, I'm very curious myself. What border is this?
They head towards the eastern border.
Eastern border.
That's where all my drug shipments and gun shipments come from.
Los Dragos.
He'll look to the group and say, "Hey, anybody know the biggest town at the eastern border?"
I do.
Really? Hmm. Guess we just gotta search where those Humvees went over there. You know what? We know the road that those Humvees took. Why don't we just take these guys down that road? This guy. Whenever his men come back, see us on the road, we have this.
I don't know if that is the best idea, but it could work.
Yeah.
I feel more inclined to kill this bastard right here, right now. Make it the most painful death that we can. Not quick, but long.
No.
Very
Well,
long.
I can do that.
Doctor, quiet. Don't need your
Oh.
services yet.
What
So, if you're willing to cooperate with us, you might live. Keyword being might. But if you don't, you definitely won't live. You'll be fucking dead. So,
Jesus
if
fucking Christ.
you
The
see,
warriors should staying out of this.
you see,
Charge.
You are all running in circles. I've told you what I know. I know nothing else. That's it. You keep threatening and not doing.
but you could help us, is the thing. I still
Sure.
have that knife in my hands, don't
How
I?
about this? You want to find those kids. You want to find them so badly. Go do a run.
A run.
Hmm?
You want
We're
to
on
find
the
your
run.
kids so badly? I'll make you manage. I'll make you manage to set them. Go find them yourself.
All right.
Hmm.
Let me think.
I don't know. And you have confirmation that you will not fuck us over. Because you don't seem the very trustworthy fellow. Like,
Says the man threatening to kill me. I simply want to make money.
Hey.
fair. But,
At least I wear my intentions on my sleeve.
really?
Didn't really lie about anything, did we? We said we're gonna let the guy rape you over there. You points the warrior.
Eh.
The warrior has no association with these idiots.
We were.
Okay, Mr. No Association. What do you want out of this?
The warrior just came here for booty.
That's.
That's the warrior. He only here for booty. Which,
Booty is more important than food sometimes.
He can sustain himself off of bote if he needs to.
is not very interested in these things. He may have some sort of interest in it, but his primary interest is bouteille. If you, catched my drift.
This guy's definitely gonna fuck us over if we follow through with this fucking doing
Oh,
run
I'm
thing.
I guarantee he's gonna fuck us over.
So
Yeah, I don't trust him at all.
We need to find the
I don't trust
Humvees
his
is the
fat
thing. So we could stake out the town until the Humvees come back. And just keep this guy tied to a tree somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't trust him out of my sight. How about this? Doctor, do you have anything that won't kill him but will keep him asleep for a while?
Pulls out club.
I do have my what is it? I do have my motherfucking what do you
Yes,
call it?
if we
Cards
restrict
breaker. I
if we
do have my
restrict
cards breaker.
if we restrict the oxygen flow, he will go to sleep like little baby.
Doctor, we don't want to kill him or give
I
him
s-
brain damage.
The carotid arteries are not. You do not get brain damage from clotting up the carotid arteries for us like a split second.
I really gotta pee. You guys keep this going.
Okay.
Okay.
Although, I don't believe I have any sedatives. Apart from the good old heavy club.
I'm gonna do something. Can I,
Oh wait, no, I do have sedatives. I have a trauma kit.
Oh,
At least I should.
yeah.
I'm
Yep.
a fucking idiot.
Trauma kits have morphine.
I got
Any
more.
night.
Oh yeah, I got morphine.
would that be able to knock him out?
I mean,
For
it'd
a
make him
while?
so fucking high he wouldn't care.
He
Fair
won't
point.
be sleepy, but he'll be very high. He'll be in a good time.
Let the doctor do his thing.
First, Warrior, could you, help me here? Could you hold him down for a second?
God, oh no. You stay back.
It's only going to be a second, my friend.
What are you
Um,
so afraid of? Why?
Get away from me, you
Bingo.
asshole obsessed freak.
hold him down, Warrior. I just need to do something real quick.
The warrior's gonna unsling his rifle and just point it at him. Or more specifically at his dick. Saying, if you move and give my mans here any problems, well, bye-bye, little Willie.
Easy there, big guy.
Oh, and if he does blow up your arena, I can just stitch it back on again. He can do it over and over again.
Hey, I'm not in this to die, guys. I'm just trying to make a buck. Good lord.
I, take my knife. Now, I have got to, you took something from all of us. Well, me in particular. I knew almost everyone in that village. So I'm going to take something from you.
Oh, and what's that?
Your fingers. All of them.
Fucking God.
And if you do not cooperate, it's going to be your hands. Until I cut off your entire arm. If you cooperate, you will only use your fingers. That's it. Fingers grow back. Apparently. Or Doctor can stitch on new ones.
I'm back. What did you do?
I can attest to both.
They're gonna rip his fingers off.
Alright. Main objective. Find
Oh.
Humvees.
I can.
I am going to do this. And you are going to let me. Or you could, perhaps. What do you have on you at the moment? That's very important to you.
Boy. Just because he pays for the people that fucked over our village doesn't mean he's worth getting involved with.
Dick reduction surgery.
Give him a micro dick.
It's a good idea.
I saw this guy hook a guy's dick hole to a heart before, man.
He tells you that he doesn't really have anything on him. He keeps a keepsake from his family at home.
What was in those crates in your house?
Guns, probably.
He's like, yeah, just smuggled drugs, nothing else.
I thought you said you smuggled guns. Would you have guns in
does.
that house?
He already said that he smuggled both.
Well,
He
yes.
smuggles anything that's illegal. He doesn't care.
So he makes money.
I know. He's a greedy asshole.
What, being greedy means I should die?
Yes.
Well,
Like,
Children, my friend.
They don't get hurt.
You didn't think this through. You killed a lot of people. These children have no fathers now.
I killed
I had-
no one.
I had no.
Oh.
The gun doesn't kill people. The hand. You.
He was not directly involved. He just paid men to get shit. As much as fuck, wrong accent. A lot. He obviously didn't know what was going to happen whenever he ordered these men to get the mules. He only paid for the mules to be got. So at this point, just shoot him in the knee and we'll leave and go hunt down the fuckers themselves.
he knew the mules
But
were
other
gonna
than
be
that,
children, bro.
he knew
Yeah,
damn
yeah.
well if he did that, there was going to be deaths, and it was probably going to be people who were innocent.
I think
Not
the takeaway here is that they're children. That he's like, they are children.
What kind of drugs are you smuggling with these children?
any sort of illegal drug.
Anything.
And he
He's
goes
getting very
over.
clear.
He tells you he's smuggling in opiate. He's smuggling in opiates, anything that's a and everything he can get his hands on.
Have you heard of ligma?
Oh no. I assume if say one of these bags, you are smuggling them inside the children, yes? Inside the little fleshy, the flesh sacks that there's their bodies.
No, not as far as I've been aware. Literally, kids just don't get searched at the border.
Ah,
Pack
I did
some
not-
packages on them.
I the doctor's mind was in a different place.
You have a
The
sick,
doctor thought you
twisted
were-
mind.
He does. He doesn't even have a medical license.
Medical
you-
license, you're talking of not made of nonsense again.
Why are you calling him a doctor then?
Because he's the
Yeah.
closest thing we have. We don't get much out here in the bush. It's hard to get by, you know?
Eh.
It doesn't help when your entire village gets burnt to the ground.
Then I'll offer you once again gainful employment.
Gainful employment under a dickhead who I am not a very big fan of.
All right, it's clear.
You don't have to be a fan of me. I'll give you a way to get your money and maybe find your kids again. I don't know where they are. I've told you.
It's cool. Let's just
The warrior would like to take you up on your offer.
I was like, look at that, a man of sensibility.
You know, if you were someone that, I don't know, if you were directly involved with all of this shit that happened, which I have no doubt that you were, and you knew full well what the fuck you were doing, he probably wouldn't be very nice to you. Fuck, his house is fucking burnt to the ground because of you. My house is gone. Their houses are gone. Everyone we knew is dead.
I
Except
would
for
I'm
maybe
trying to
the
get some new shit. And I ain't
actually,
gonna do that by working with you fucking dumbasses by now.
actually, I was just bunking with him. I was completely homeless. My house didn't burn to the ground.
Hot
Perfect.
or
Perfect. Then I can get you both houses. I can get you set up.
Okay. I will work with you on one condition.
Name it.
I... I want to be your personal guard. If...
what?
That's all.
Fucking what?
A rather odd request.
Well... A fucker like you needs someone to protect you because... This is likely going to happen again. And plus, your house was, not the best defended place.
And I want to live at your
I have
house.
Experience. I have some experience with the local militia. I used to be a part of it before I fucking got my ass out of there. I can help. I may not be a particular fan of you, but if you can maybe help me find those kids, then I'll work with you. I'm not gonna be happy about it, but I'll do it.
I told you, I'll employ you. You can find them. if you want to keep finding them. I don't know where they are. So we've got a couple on board.
Torsia just says, if we're all pitching in our request, I was wondering if you could help me get a job at a gun developing workshop. I actually do have plenty of ideas that I want to implement. And he holds out a big fucking binder of ideas.
Hey, this is the perfect employment for you. We'll get you across the border. You can go work. You can go work with the people making all the guns.
You should just see a childish grin on him, like, I've been waiting for this.
I am going to. I still have had the knife in my hand this entire time, and I look at it.
Fine, we'll work with the bad guy.
I flip it around to the other end. I hope you don't fucking stab me in the back with this thing later.
Reaches up and grabs hold of the knife. It's wonderful to have you all in my employment. Let's head back to my house and we'll work up some contracts.
Okay.
Can't wait to see the group be back at his house.
All right.
Fun to explain.
I'm just waiting
stop.
for him to be. I'm just waiting for him to be like, "Ha, fuck you, no," and just fucking kills us.
Rolled.
All right, buckos. You made it to the end.
Yay!
Huzzah!
And the doctor's motives were never questioned.
We have a setup for a follow-on one-shot pre-made, playing with a different faction this next time.